Hello, everybody. Let me just go on Twitter because I'm just always late like that. I just gotta add a little thing that says we're live. We're absolutely live. We're gonna go click here, profile. Where is it? Where is it? Rising star. Yes. We're gonna go here. We're just gonna comment, right? We're just gonna add a comment. Or should I just, yeah, I'm gonna quote retweet. It's now, or never. There it is. It's now or never. Oh, but I don't wanna. Okay, no quick retweet. I'm the worst. Comment. It's now or never. Never. Twitch.tv/. Morningstar underscore TL for Tsuki Live. Yes, there you go. There it is. Now I just need to prepare my little questions because, yeah, I knew. As unprepared as I seem, I actually do at least have questions. But I hope everyone is doing good today. No matter where you are, no matter who you are. Yeah, yeah, okay, no, that makes sense. Today we have a special guest. I will say that each and every time. I mean, after all, that's what I do, right? I pick them very, very carefully. And that's what I do. I try to, I want to bring you guys the best ones. So yes, today you'll see. They're really cool, and I hope you guys will like this person. I know you will. I know you will. It's gonna be fun. Everyone's gonna have fun. Now, it's actually I don't know. I don't know for you, whenever you're watching this, but here right now it's Friday. That's where it's Friday. And if you're even curious, more curious, it is December 12th. No, 9th. I can't. Listen, the date. Why is it the month and the day? It should be like the day, month, year. Why? Anyway, it's a whole thing, right? But it's okay. So, yeah, what day is it for you? Huh? Is it a Friday? Was it Friday yesterday? Tomorrow, perhaps? It's okay. At least, no matter how hopeless it may seem, it's going to be Friday at some point. Very, very soon. Very soon for you. Or like in the worst case, it's gonna be in like what, 6 days? Huh? 7 days? I mean, if it's in 7 days, that means it's Friday today. Ah, not bad. But yeah, yeah. Oh, and if you're wondering, it's 2022. But yes, I keep scouring all corners of the earth for more amazing VTubers. I have a lot of people I wanna bring on the show. I'm really really looking forward to it, and yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. But other than that, very soon. I mean, if you're watching this, then you just happen to still be in December 2022, and it's not even September, December, December 17th. Well, listen, December 17th, Saturday, we will be hosting our very first movie watch along on the Discord server. So make sure you join. If you don't know how to join, just I don't know, DM me. That'll be my pleasure. But during the stream, I'm gonna put it in the chat, and you'll be able to see it, and it's gonna be really really fun. It's gonna be a movie. No, not. Oh yeah, obviously it's gonna be a movie. My God, what's wrong with me today? It's gonna be a Christmas movie, so that's I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, we gotta keep the spirits, the holiday spirits up, because that's one of the advantages of December, if any. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Despite despite what lies behind. That's all I'm gonna say. It's really fun. It's really fun. I feel like I become a kid again. You know, it's the holiday spirits, the music. You're not. Why are we not like tired about it? You know what I mean? Why are we not like, oh, I'm fed up of hearing Christmas music? I think it's because it's only once per year. Well, not once, but you know what I mean. Hello, Mr. I love barbecue chicken. I love your name. What brings you here? Oh, are you a faithful follower of, our guest today? Hmm? Perhaps. It's good to meet you. I hope you're doing good today. And, it's Friday. And maybe it's Friday night for you, which is even better. It's even better. Because right here, it's Friday morning, 9 a.m. But, we still have Friday to go through, but it's okay. We're all gonna get through together. Thanks so much for stopping by a very, very special stream today. It's I'm gonna say this in case you actually didn't know. This stream is very, very special. It's very unique. It's called Rising Star. It's like a little talk show where I pick a VTuber and I'm like, you're pretty cool. I want to showcase you to the rest of the world. So maybe other people have the chance to discover you. Oh, up and running early. Yes, yes. Actually, very early because I work night shifts. So I've just I come I come back from work and I just got home, set up everything, and here we are. And congratulations. I love barbecue chicken. For redeeming first, you were the quickest, you were the fastest, you are the first. Nobody can take that away from you. And you also gain the right to boast about it. Go see your family, your friends, your neighbor, your dog, and tell them. Pass on the news. Tell them, Mr. I love barbecue chicken. I am first. No one was faster than me. Everybody was behind me. I left them in the dust, quite literally. I don't know what's figurative. Well, no, yeah, no, yeah, you could figuratively. Snowy, Team Fortress 2. I'll just assume it's Team Fortress 2. How are you? What do you mean, funny fish? How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for stopping by. Are you just like Mr. I love barbecue chicken? Are you one of the faithful followers of the digital cat KAREMAKI and Miyazaki Homura? Always here with the wings, dropping by for a few minutes to say hi. Keep up the grind. But thanks so much, Homura, for passing by. If you have the chance, I mean, it's in 1 minute and 30 seconds, maybe. To maybe you'll be able to hear Karamaki, probably. You know. But thanks so much. Snowy, Snowy, I liked you since the beginning, but now you followed. Welcome to the rebellion. Together we will make the world a better place. Now, there's only 1 minute left. I will mute myself for that last minute and I will talk to our super secret guest. So, check it out. You guys are free to hum. I apologize for the lack of music. I I don't have an excuse. I'm running out of time, I guess. Is that a good excuse? But yes, I'll try to I'll try to set it up. I'll try to set it up. So I will see you all in 30 seconds. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome to Rising Star. Thanks so much for passing by. Today, we are with listen. I know there's a big cat here on the table. It's a stage trick. I know I got you. I tricked you guys, but So let's see. Let's introduce ourselves to today's guest, Karamaki. How are you doing today?
Hello, hello. I'm not used to this, but yes, hello. I am here now. I appeared.
Yes. Thank you so much for for coming by and everything.
Oh, no problem, no problem.
Hey,
Always happy to just vibe.
I
I love.
I already had the chance of meeting a couple of your faithful companions here in the chat.
Yes, yes, I can see that. I can see that. I see Snowy.
Oh, yes.
Yes, hello, Snowy.
Snow and does the name I love barbecue chicken sound familiar?
No, I don't think that's
Oh,
one of my regulars.
okay.
Either that or it's they either change their names, Lamau.
I could you imagine they're regular? They're like, oh my God, oh, this hurts. No, not in the kokoro. But I hope you're doing
Oh,
good.
wow.
I hope you're doing good today, Karamaki.
Yeah, I've been doing that. I actually I've only been playing besides uploading models, of course, because that's my thing.
Oh,
I also did some Sea of Thieves, which is a very fun game. I've been getting into it a
yeah.
lot.
So, but when you mean about like uploading models, are you talking about like the fun little dances you put on like Twitter?
Oh no, not just that. Usually if it's talking about like models, I usually work on it on like Unity. So I like to upload models on VR chat because I go on there a lot.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh my God, VR chat. Someday,
Yeah,
someday.
don't worry. You know
S-
why? Because it's really easy to like get a model there and just start doing that. But like it's not that fun unless you have
Friends.
uh like the VR headset. Like I
Oh yeah,
understand.
yeah, yeah. No, like yeah, I know like I could actually go on VR chat, but I don't want to
Mhm.
unless I have I feel like it's not the same.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
exactly.
like
Like I get a lot of people are like that.
yeah, it's like like you have the chance to play hockey with all your friends, but you don't have skates. So I'd rather just not go than go with like my shoes. It's not the same.
Mm. Yeah, definitely not the same. Like unless you're the only one without VR, then it's a very different experience. It's just like you're looking around, everyone's moving. And you're the only one moving, not
Yeah.
moving hands somehow.
Yeah, everyone has like the arms and the legs and you're like
Uh,
just
well,
the head.
but to be fair, I don't have the tracking for the legs. So like everyone else has like tracking on their legs, except for me, of course. Like
Hmm.
I have tracking only on my arms. That's it, pretty
Okay,
much.
because it's like the controllers, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Just the controllers. Like it works. Definitely works. Trust me.
Yeah, because that is something I want to do eventually, and of course I want to go deeper. I want to get more trackers so I can like
Mhm.
twerk and flip the bird, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. I would love to do that, but it's like, oh shit, it's expensive. It costs money. Stuff like this costs money.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, for sure. So I'd like to ask you,
Yes.
um, how how did you end up here in the VTuber world? What made you like, end up here? Was it someone, a something, a situation?
Oh, okay. This is a bit of a setup because like I know the answer to this question.
I mean,
I
it's your life. I
I
hope you do.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know the answer to this question. So it's like no problem. I used to be in a company. I used to be in a company, like a group that's like very defunct now. So they're fucking gone. Like they're gone, so they're done.
Wait, like a
They're
VTuber or
done. But
something
like
something else?
yeah, a VTuber group actually. And what happened was like I was one of the lead artists, so I got to design like every single one and I got to talk to every talent, everyone behind the scenes of that like specific group. So it's more of me proving to them like, yeah, it doesn't really take a lot to like start. I mean, I've seen people around you start. Oh, what's what's with hubbub? What's stopping you?
Hmm.
What's stopping you to make content? So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
decided to throw my hat in the ring and say, you know what, I'll do it. I'll stream. No debut, no nothing. I'll start streaming. I'll see how it is and just like mention like, oh shit, I can do it. What's stopping you?
Yeah,
You
no.
know?
Well, yeah, it's like you know how anyone could just have like even just a JPEG. And
Yeah.
the VTuber community is so chill that like we will like welcome you with open arms. It doesn't
Mhm.
matter. It's okay. You don't need the biggest model. Like just
Mm.
and I've seen some people with like the Discord reactives like and like
Yeah, exactly. Like they start out on like with just like two PNGs and that's usually works for you. But the
yeah.
thing is, I think I'm in like in a spot then where I'm just like I have nothing to lose. What else? I have everything to gain from like doing the thing,
Hmm.
which surprisingly paid off after like because I like tried to go with the trends, but then I said like 3 months in and say fuck it, I'm going to redesign, I'm gonna make this even better, I'm going to put like my whole entire heart into this,
Yeah,
use what I've learned from people around me that I know did not work for them, that I can make it work.
yeah. But yeah, no, that's and does that mean like okay, maybe I'll
Mm-hmm.
be I don't know. I hope I'm not kind of jumping ahead, but like I don't know if I've met you at that time, but I know that your model didn't always have like black ears.
Oh yes,
And
definitely did not.
no, okay. So I okay, so I met you only when you had black ears, you think?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
So, in terms of design, I have gone through many designs ever since December of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I That's my first big, redesign thingy. Like I said, like, you know what? I'm gonna make this more me. I'm gonna make this more myself. And I managed to do it. I managed to actually do it and like capture like some semblance of like, wow, I'm new, I'm fresh, I'm cool. But then it only came to the point like, so I have a cool model, but I don't really have much of a niche, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
So that's when Rat came in to the picture
yeah.
and
Okay.
invited me for TF2 because that's when like my thousand like my let's say that was the time when I came back to my 7 year 8 year obsession of this specific first person shooter.
Yeah.
I like judge it up and be like, okay, I can use this.
Yes, exactly.
Well,
But
not that use. It's more like I can milk you. Like
yeah, yeah,
that fucking
yeah.
image of Markiplier.
I
I can
can
milk you.
I can milk you. Yes. Hello, Len. Привет. Karamaki, can you
Yeah.
say привет?
Привет.
Yeah, that means hello in Russian.
Cute. Oh, okay, okay, okay.
But so I was wondering if it's okay with you. Do you have like
Mhm.
a PNG or a picture of like that your previous model, the one with the
Oh my god, yes, wait.
yes.
Let me look for it actually because it's like it's been a long time. But trust me when I say this, I've been through a lot of changes when it comes to like my model because I
Hmm.
am never satisfied with my look. There's
Well,
all like when it comes to being an artist, there's always something to improve on, you know?
yeah, but like the one you have today is just absolutely amazing. I love it so much.
It's like it's night and day. It's night and day from like my first design. I don't think I have a like wait, let me just like because I know I had like so many images of me before when I used to be part of that company and it kind of just like
Oh,
blew over
yeah.
after. Oh shit. I think my fucking thing is crashing, so it's fine.
No,
No,
it's
that I
okay, it's
think that's my
okay.
browser.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah, yeah. Don't
browser.
worry about it. Don't go. But so like okay, like what would be what would be like really really cool unless you already did it
Mhm.
is like that at some point you you still have them all, you know? And you still have like a picture of all your models and you could see the evolution you've gone through.
Oh yes, I think I do. Like it involves me going on to Google and searching up my name, honestly. That's all that happens everywhere.
That's
Like,
yeah, like I've seen someone like was using your model on something else. I forgot what it was. I was like, whoa, you know?
oh wait. I think I can see the evolution of my model and how it looked because it I used to look so different. And that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like I used to look so different.
Like I think
And
the only model I've ever seen was the one without the black ears, and that's just because you posted it on Twitter. But otherwise,
yes.
I think I for sure I actually thought I met you when you still had your like blonde ears.
Oh my god, yeah.
But
Holy shit.
you know, I had my doubts, and now you're telling me you think I've I've only met you with the black ears. So actually, there's
Yeah.
still a video. I still have a video. I have to go see that. Like oh my
Holy
God,
shit. I think
hey,
I found it. I think I found it.
yeah, I thank you
And
for sending me so much.
I found also a very early post that I've done. Oh god. Look at me. I'm a little
Okay,
baby.
but
Oh,
remember when we played well that's the first time I met you. We played
mhm.
garlic bread.
Garlic bread?
Yeah,
What?
people call it Gartic phone, but yeah, the real
Ah, yes, I remember that. Yes.
yeah.
I remember that.
So the thing is like what was my
Mhm.
what was my point? I forgot my point. Oh, because we're talking about the models. Oh yeah, so
Mhm.
okay, so that's my point. It's like I still have that video on YouTube, so at some point I should just go see if you did have your like your black
Oh.
ears. Because
Oh, actually, the Black Years I think came very recently. That's the thing. Like it came in like more recently during this year. Like trust me, it I didn't always have these cool ears. That's the thing.
okay, so maybe I did meet you when you didn't have your black ears, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Maybe,
Like it's like a little baby.
yeah.
It's
I
like looking at a little baby picture of me.
yeah, it's like oh, that's when I used to be. I,
That's when I used to be just a girl, just a cat girl. You know?
but then you went digital. Oh, okay. It's a small detail, but I love your tail. Oh my God, when I think I saw like you posted something and I was like, wait, that was great. I don't know,
Yeah.
it's so unique. Shit, you had long
Yeah,
hair. Oh
exactly.
my God,
I had long hair.
let's
Could
go.
not decide on the look personally. I could not decide on the look because I'm like, what if I do this? And then, oh shit, what if I do that?
hmm
It's like, it's
Oh,
honest.
is that Walter? Karamaki.
Oh my God.
We
Walter.
have to say Привет again.
Ah, yes, привет.
Привет, Walter. Did you see Walter like commented on
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry. I always see you
so
comments and stuff.
so nice. I mean, it kind of surprised me when he was like, "Oh yeah, Karamaki, she's cool." So I was like, "Oh yeah." But
Yeah.
Laura Cat. Oh, there's gonna be more. I'm just placing them because I want to see, but I'll ask you like what's the actual order. But so I'm just.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh yeah, okay. So that's the thing. Like the one with like. Okay, so I see your
Mhm.
clothes has still kind of been always like that black and green. I don't know how to say it, like Tron
I guess I
digital.
always had that. Yeah, yeah. I always had like that Tron color scheme going on.
Yeah,
You know.
it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
It looks so
Pretty
good.
much.
Sometimes I'm kind of sad, like when I did like the reveal of this
Mhm.
Life 2D, I had like two models before that. I was like, man, that is that all? Got it.
That's my brother. Don't
Oh,
mind that.
no problem.
That's my one of my clones.
Oh,
You see.
no problem. Let me know if you need to like do something or
Ah, it's
whatever.
okay. It's all good.
But yes, so yeah, that's the thing. It's like I was kind of like disappointed, like, oh man, I only have like two models to show off. Like, I can't it's not that I want to have many models, but it's really
Mhm.
cool to see like an actual evolution.
Yes, honestly. I can tell you, like, I guess it's more of me just growing as an artist more than anything. Because, like, if you take a look at, like, all of my looks, right? Like, I used to have long hair, then I said, no, having long hair kind of fucks it up because, like, I hate how the physics look on long hair every single time. Never could get it right. So I went with short hair.
Hmm.
And that's the look. That's the look that I decided to go with. And
Oh,
and it's a long line of me just going, I am not satisfied
satisfied.
with
Yeah.
this look yet. I am not satisfied yet. I want to make more. And then it turned into many outfits. So every single time, I always have to have about like 16 to 18 outfits remade. So it's kind of just, unsatisfied. Not satisfied.
Yeah. Well, I
Need
mean,
more.
I feel like when you always do that, I feel like now maybe I'm like reading too much into it, but
Mm.
as an artist, I just feel like it just shows your ambition. You're always
Yeah,
someone who always grows. That's good, you know?
yeah, yeah. And that's like something I used to emphasize on. Like I want to be able to like grow. I want to be able to, you know, show my progression in terms of like my skill set as an artist, as person, as like, through all of the looks that I have.
Oh my God, you got so much.
Especially. I got so much, don't worry, I know.
Yeah, no, but it's so cool. It's really cool. And I think someone in the audience comes from your side, Axolotl, when I read the name
Oh,
really
that's
fast.
my sister. That's my
Ah,
sister. Hello, sister.
oh, welcome, welcome.
Yes.
Majimako. Oh, really? I didn't.
Yeah, yeah, that's a that's my
Oh
Majima outfit.
no. Shame on me for not even. No way. Oh no.
It's
So,
okay.
but yeah, I see Walter also likes Team Fortress. Team Fortress 2.
Yes. So yeah. So TF2, while I didn't intend for it to be like my main thing, it became my main
Yeah.
thing.
And that's okay, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
definitely. You have your own niche, that sort of thing. Like it's not bad to have a niche, but it's like, wow, I didn't expect this. But like I'm very happy about it. In the long run, it's more of like what people know you for is like less of your control and more of them just identifying you as this thing, which I'm very happy with. I've been with a lot of people. I've met a lot of people through Team Fortress 2, so I'm just very happy about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Oh,
actually a bit confused. What you said is
okay,
people
okay, okay. So
yeah.
that one, oh god, that one is such a baby photo.
Okay, so is this one like
This
should
one
this one
is
be
my
like the
first
first?
one.
Oh, so,
Yeah, that's my first one. That is
oh.
the absolute like very first one. Since I was still learning the program.
But I mean, I don't know.
Holy
It
shit.
still looks good though. Yeah, I don't know. It
It
looks good.
doesn't. Trust me. Personally, I was like, I could do better.
So does that mean like so what about the others? Is the order of the others like okay?
Yeah, that's actually correct. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, now I'll have to do a thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get what you mean.
Well,
I get what you mean.
and like just for fun.
Yeah.
You're gonna do
Yeah, just
this?
for fun. Yeah. But
Yeah.
like you understand, like as an artist, I grew a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also for me being persistent because like I think Jim and I was in the company. They really liked how I was growing. And it was just because I'm actually pulling in numbers.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
actually pulling in numbers because of the connections that I make, the friends that I make too. And it's kind of weird because especially during 2021, it was a long while back, but like that's when I started like seriously considering TF2 as like my weekly thing because one, I enjoy it very much, and two, I have so much to share when it comes to that specific one.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I share so much about TF2. I love it. I love it.
I feel blessed from the rigged physics of you. Wow.
Oh, this is so nice. Yeah, true.
It's all I just sat on my butt. The artist did everything. Honestly,
But yeah,
I didn't think they would move. I was like, oh, I want them to move, but I'm running out of time, so I'm not gonna ask more. And then yeah, they moved. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So yeah,
Oh,
but the cosplay it one day, that's gonna be another thing.
mm,
And speaking
I
of
could.
cosplay, have you ever thought of cosplaying your own Karamaki?
Oh my God, yes. The thing is, like, since I changed the look quite a lot, I changed the look so much, honestly, that I don't even know if I can even pull it off. It's like personally, this is what my tastes are. But if my sister can personally vouch for this. I do not dress like my own. I do like no, do not dress like my fucking VTuber model.
I mean,
Not at
to
all.
be fair, your VTuber model has like really, really like unique clothes.
Yeah,
It's something that I call fantasy clothes because it makes no sense, and I love it.
yeah, yeah.
You have one sleeve, you don't have a sleeve on the other arm. Maybe you just like cold on one arm. You know, I love
Mhm.
it. Belts and zippers, stuff like that. So I really love your character design. Has always been like one of the best. You know, out there. The
Mm.
black, you know, the black strand of hair. It's
Mhm.
it's not like I don't know how. It's not like super like I
Mm.
don't know, it's not super unique, but it's unique enough. Like no one, and then like even if someone does have that,
Mm.
are they gonna have the like the glowing hairpins? You know, like so you
Yeah,
know
yeah,
your model is really really cool.
yeah. Especially, and personally, it's like I don't know. I never fucking dress like this. I would say that it would look like cyberpunk, more street cyberpunk sort of style, sort of vibe. But the
Hmm.
thing is, like, I usually dress like a Bond villain, from what I understand. And that's how they describe my way of dress.
And that's
My
okay.
sister can vouch for it. Like, my sister can vouch for it, especially.
Yeah, but you know when it comes to like cosplay, it's okay. It has nothing to do with like how you dress in real life, right? It's a cosplay.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
But I have, don't worry. Like, I have cosplayed before.
Oh,
And the one cosplay that I really liked doing was, and I did it like once in like an actual event, is Mari O'Hara from Love Live Sunshine.
Love Live. Oh, I thought you were gonna say Mario, but
No,
so Maria, is that you said?
Mari O'Hara. Mari, Mari.
Oh wait, I gotta turn to Google. So you said Love Live Sunshine. Sunshine?
Mm,
Mario, right? So, Maria?
mm. Mari O'Hara. Yeah,
Oh, it's actually
my
Mario?
no,
What?
Mari O'Hara. Let me just look up like a picture of her because I love her
Oh, yeah,
so
okay. So
much.
Mari in one word and then Ohara. Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I didn't finish Sunshine. Was that? Yeah, I think it's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Oh my God, because you know how there's like there's like Love Lives and then
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
like
there's Love Live
Idol Master,
Sunshine.
but then
And then
there's
Idol Master is separate, it's in itself. Yeah,
yeah, and
I
then
get
there's
that.
Idol Master like Cinderella. Oh, okay. So I had another
Mm-mm-mm.
series in my head. I thought it was like Idol Master Cinderella because that's the one I really stopped.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mm.
I don't remember if I finished Sunshine, but yeah. Oh my God, Love Live was, you know,
Love
first
Live was
season,
so good.
so
Oh
good.
my God. Oh.
Cosplay was so long ago.
Yeah, yeah,
So.
exactly. It was like a long time ago. But like I always think about cosplaying, but like I never go out anyways. So it's more of like me thinking like, oh shit, I want this outfit on my model. How can I do that?
Mhm. But
It's mostly just that.
you know, like there's something I've always had like so much admiration for that is you once tweeted how you'd like to get better with like 3D modeling and stuff like that. And then ever since
Mm.
then, it's like if every day you had a new thing. Even though it's the little post like, "Oh, I'm going live."
Yeah.
I love watching your little model dancing around. Sometimes you have two people. I'm like, I don't I like if I have to do that,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know where to start. But it's really amazing. I think like
Mm.
when you talked about that, you started with like shading, and then you showed like how oh the shading
Oh.
is better, and to like like to my eyes, which I had like no
Yeah.
experience. I didn't see anything. I was like, I guess. Oh my God, like it's really really
Yeah,
impressive.
and mostly this is most of it is because of like technical knowledge. Like personally, I've been working with Miku dance for like years.
Yeah.
I've known these sort of things, but I've never taken advantage of it until now.
Hmm.
I when it comes to like technical knowledge, it's more of like, oh, I still learn a lot along the way, especially when it comes to like shading, because I'm very particular about shading. I can see differences, but maybe because that's just me studying art enough or studying lighting enough that like I can see there is a difference between this one and that one, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's weird to show people. It's
Hmm.
weird. It's so weird, trust me. Oh.
But well, I'm. Oh, here it is. But what? Where? Oh, right here. Yeah, nah. I, you sent me a couple, but I liked. First of all, they all had like so much like personality, right? And I'm like, my
Mm.
God, when I do a screenshot, it's like the worst, the worst thing. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. S-
Mm.
So what would be like but I think you might have answered it. Like of all the cosplays you did, was like Mari your favorite?
Yes, Mario is my favorite
Oh.
because I love Mari. I have been a very big like idol fan before. I've dabbled in so much like fandom. It's in terms of fandom, like I've usually stayed to on like Tumblr. So on Tumblr, I like to have what is I like to have besides TF2 is Love Live, you know.
Okay, that's your
What it
other
is.
your
Yeah,
other
yeah.
obsession.
My other obsession, but that was because I played the rhythm game. And the rhythm game, I'm very into rhythm games. That's why.
Hmm. Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
So if I can ask, which other cosplays have you done?
I haven't really done a lot. I've done Rem. I've done Rem from ReZero. I've done.
Wow.
I'm trying to think of some on the top of my head. See, I did cosplay as Cecil Palmer from Milk Welcome to Nightville, which is also like an obsession of mine. Like I love I love that stuff.
Yeah. Well, if ever you just want to DM me those pictures, don't hesitate.
Oh, true. But like I don't want to show that. That was my baby days. That's like baby, very baby.
Hmm.
That's like a few years ago too. So it's like
Yeah,
really.
it's oh my God. So
Yeah.
so is there like any fictional characters that you would like to cosplay?
I'm already planning on cosplaying Medic.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Yes, yes, Vedic. I would love to be able to cosplay the Bloodborne Hunter or Lady
Oh.
Maria from that game because Lady Maria of the Astral Clock Tower and the Bloodborne Hunter have very good fits. I love how they. Oh God, I
Yeah.
love Bloodborne.
I'm not gonna lie, I never played.
Oh, don't worry, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's a Souls like game, so I
Yeah, yeah,
understand a
yeah.
lot of people haven't got it, and it's only restricted to PS4, so it's not getting a PC release anytime soon.
Well, yeah, maybe one day, you go to McDonald's and it's in the Happy Meals.
Yeah, yeah. Oh
Um,
my god.
so I was wondering, when it comes to like your VTuber, do you have a lore?
Okay, lore. Never thought of any.
Okay.
But like I have like like I've been thinking about a backstory, but like
Oh,
oh it's it's not that much honestly.
yeah, but that's
But
okay.
but like I never saw the reason for lore because I just want to look cool. But like I realized having a reason why you look like that is so cool too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why am I in this predicament? Why am I in a computer? You know, that sort of thing.
Hmm.
But
But
like
that,
I don't really think about it too much.
but no, but like for real, it's okay. It just adds to the fun. It's not
Hmm.
you don't need a lore to be a VTuber. It's like you said,
Yeah.
you gotta produce content. That's honestly what's the most important.
Mm-hmm.
You know how, I'm sorry, don't cancel me, guys, but you know how
Mm-hmm.
there's some people who are like, they're VTubers, they're like pre-debuting, it's been like 5 years, and when you ask like, okay, do you have like a date in mind? They're like, no, not really. It's like, are you really a VTuber at this point? You
I
know?
mean, it's debatable, honestly.
Yeah.
But it depends on like how you and it's mostly subjective. It depends on like your definition of it personally.
Hmm.
And I think a lot like I don't know if it's not a problem per se. It's more of like what I've noticed is like a lot of people pre-debut and that's it. But like there's a lot going into like well, not much when you start streaming. I mean, you everyone wants to make it big. Like it's not strange. Like I understand where they're coming from, but it's like you gotta stream. You
Yeah.
gotta stream, man. I want to see content.
Yeah.
I don't want to wait for streams later. I want streams now
Yeah.
on my desk.
Or else,
Like
you're just a celebrity going on the red carpet, getting getting their picture taken. But
yeah.
if are you a movie actor if you never, if you're just like, oh yeah, I still haven't, started a movie yet.
Mm, mm.
And it's like you said, it's not necessarily bad,
Mm.
but but
But yeah,
yeah.
yeah, exactly.
In some ways, I will say, however, there is a little there is a little like I don't want to say technique, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I can't find the word, but it's like there is a little idea behind this. Is like it's to build a community, and then when you
Mm-hmm.
actually debut, there's actually people, waiting for that, rather than to
Yeah.
be like your very first stream, you're like, "Hi, everybody," and like not your mom's not even there. You're like, "Oh man."
Mm. It's more of like because I came from the time where I never saw a need for a debut because I just want to be able to stream. Honestly, I just want
Hmm.
to stream. I want to see how it is. And to be fair, a lot of people think that starting is the most daunting task. But I kind of just like powered through it and said, you know what, I do not need I do not need a debut. I want to debut if I had something big, you know, I have something that's worth showing.
Oh
If
yeah,
not, I'll
yeah.
just be like, oh, you know what? I'll pop in with a new outfit. Like I don't really care.
Oh yeah.
It's pop.
I mean
It'd be
that's
like that.
that's what I did way back.
Mm.
I never had the chance to be like, oh, like actually, my name is Morningstar. I like anime, stuff like an actual intro.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why
Mm-hmm.
when something really big, which was my life 2D, I told myself, this is it. This is now
Mm.
it's now that and that's also like another like you know something that
Yeah.
could work. Some people,
Yeah. Yeah.
because I also just streamed.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was looking forward to. It was just streaming. I wanted to stream. I wanted to juggle the balls in the middle. I wanted people to laugh at me, because
Mm-hmm.
that's it.
Yeah. Definitely. It's like it do be like that. Trust me. Oh God.
It's
Especially when it comes to streaming, it's like I think because I've gone through like two groups, a few groups, and it never panned out all the time.
yeah. Hey,
It
by the
never
way,
pans out.
this is what you would look like if you had wings. If you're curious.
Damn, I have wings. Damn. True.
Now, okay, I know I might be like walking on the sensitive subjects, so
Yeah.
feel uh, you know, feel free to like not answer. But
Hmm.
because this is, I will always ask this out of curiosity to, if I have the chance, to everybody. Everybody who's been part of a VTuber group and that group has never like worked, or
Hmm.
they kind of disband. I'm always curious as to why. If
Okay. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm not on NDA anyways. They never had anything. They never had anything on me.
NBA.
And yeah, yeah. It's weird, right? It's weird. So I have never had the chance to talk about this properly, and trust me, I am more than happy to talk about it, especially in like somewhere. But So I used to be part of a company called Pearl Orient Production, which is less of a company and more of a group. And you gotta be careful when it comes to stuff like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I can send you a virtual YouTuber fandom page about it, and it literally just like summarizes like most of what happened, but I can go into detail more. So I started as an artist because I was like there was during like 2020. I think during we had about 2 months to prepare, a few months to prepare, because they got me in during July, and I got to meet everyone. Before, it was like a 5-man group. Someone well, I was one of the artists, and then like the artists grew into like a few of them. But mainly there were like four people, and one of them was like quote unquote CEO, but mostly he's just a manager. Um, like I used to be like, you know what, Bet? Like I'm starting to draw, and this was during pandemic. I did not have anything to do.
Yeah.
We managed to, and I can tell you, like I managed to like pull in some people, and the thing is, I'm the one that designed their first generation. I'm one of the people that designed or made the sketches for their first generation, and I got to design all of them, every single one of
Oh,
the
oh my God. Okay.
like, cause like if you are on the page, you can scroll down to like the first generation, and that is, yeah, that's all of them. Generation Zero only came much later down the line when they were re-debuting. That's just not Generation Zero. The Resurgence is for their first generation and their first group.
Okay. Okay.
um from what I can tell you, I don't think a lot of them panned out. Not a lot of them panned out because they were complaining like, okay, like when they started streaming, I had my thing where like we would draw thumbnails. We would always draw thumbnails for
Mm-hmm.
these people, and it worked out. It did. Trust me. It did. But because like I kind of complained this like, you guys should really like, engage more. You guys are like, I criticize them because I watch streamers
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
personally. Like I watch streamers, and I said like, you guys, like I'm handling them in technical parts, not only in terms of like helping them with art, but also in technical and like how they should format themselves in social media, and how they should like act, as I should, as they should, and then I said, fuck it. I started streaming myself. Like I started streaming myself. That's why I'm here. But and then when they saw that I re-debuted, they wanted a piece of that pie.
Mm-hmm.
So they made me one of the members of what we call VCast. And VCast is a completely different thing. They used to be, I think, MC623 Industries, Group of Ghosts, and Diamond. I have no idea what they fucking did there.
Wow. Okay.
But trust me, they didn't need to manage me because I managed myself. There was a bit of a scuffle with the manager before of that company because he was being annoying to me, and I kind of made a. It went into the last straw where some people butt heads with him for being generally an asshole, and this was, and we kind of had to kick them out, and then rebranded by December as Virtual Cast. And slowly and surely, like the our main manager of the group, um he started going AWOL. Like we wouldn't really do much and would only introduce more and more VTubers to this quote unquote group. But I'm telling him like, feasibly, this does not work for us. You should realize that this should not work, because I think during the time there was also a big scoff about like other people or other VTubers and other groups that are like, oh wow, like they think they're better than us because they got this and they got that. And I'm
Oh my.
like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah. No.
I may be a bit of a person that like does not care too much, about that because I'm like, oh, I got streaming. Like I'm having fun with my VTuber. I'm doing my thing, like I am in my lane, untethered, no no care in the
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
Oh yeah, my fucking don't mind my video ninja dying all of a sudden.
That's
But
okay.
like it's a thing. Trust me, it's a big thing before, and they would make and it's a bad habit for some people in the Philippines that are like, oh wow, you're pulling you're actually doing good. Let me pull you down a bit, and it's like, oh okay, oh, I guess so. Uh, and this was when I started like also in mingling with other streamers because I'm a very shy person. I generally tend to just keep my lane.
Well,
Not out of like I can do this myself. It's more of like I want to talk to people.
but but
Make me
it,
nervous.
but it's funny because I feel like the energy that you emit when you stream or
Mm,
when we talk, or like the first time I saw you, it was
mm,
on the Gartic phone. Like,
yeah.
I would not think that you're shy. Like,
Oh,
I think it was the opposite.
oh,
Like, people were like, wow, who's this? Who's this pro streamer? You,
but
everyone.
I mean,
No, I mean,
to be fair,
yeah, everybody had like zero people in their chat, and you had like, you were just talking to your, and that, which is okay, right?
yeah. Like I get that, but like personally for me, it's like I'm generally a shy person.
Hmm.
Like I I tend to be like, oh wow, look at this cool person on Twitter. I wish to use my mind powers to influence them to talk to
Yeah,
me.
talk, talk to me, please.
Yeah, it's a thing which does kind of work sometimes. It does kind of work sometimes when I hope for someone to talk to me. I'm like, and they talk to me like, oh my god,
Yeah, but I mean,
it's
no, no.
weird.
I mean, listen, the
And
thing, I mean, maybe hopefully this is gonna help you, but like, if you want that, you got nothing to lose, and it's like you said, you have
yeah,
everything to gain, so you might as well just like comment on their tweet or whatever, and
yeah.
like technically they're already not talking to you, so why not?
Mhm. Yeah, it's true. Same. Like I usually just interact with people like through Twitter. But the thing is, like I don't know how to reply to people or I don't know how to comment at all. So whenever I don't have anything to reply with, I usually reply with nothing. And
Mhm.
I feel bad for being like that, but it is what it is. I'm kind of just like that.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's okay. It's like it's a skill, right? It's just a skill that you'll
Yeah.
learn, and also the thing is
Yeah.
like. It's like what I tell people is like, sure, you want to interact with someone, but
Mm-hmm.
it has to be genuine.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Definitely.
yeah, it has to be genuine. And earlier you talked about like people having like a kink to try to stop other people. Not only like
It's what we call crab mentality sort of thing. And this is going back to why my first company failed, like the first group failed. It's because of like let's let me say it's always been like many problems. One, they don't pay me at all. The one, they don't pay me at all. So it's kind of just like you're running on like,
you're
fucking
yeah, nothing.
handouts.
Yeah, yeah.
and and I made a big scoff about like certain things like you guys should do this because that is bad.
Hmm.
and and it's only because of like out of etiquette. It's only because of etiquette. I know what streaming etiquette is. I know what like as a as a viewer what my etiquette should be. And whenever I see something wrong, I kind of want to point it out just to like, hey, don't please don't do that, you know. And I guess like people don't like being confrontational. I get it,
Yeah, I know.
but
Well,
it's
yeah, but that's the
something
thing. It's
that
like,
I need to do.
but
Mm,
the thing is like, if you truly believe that your opinion is right and you're doing this in the sense to like help them,
mm,
okay, good, go for it. But if they take it bad, VTubing or not, it's always gonna be the same thing in life. You can't
mm,
control that. If they take it like bad and they're like, "Oh, how dare you, um, how dare you look at my errors and try to like correct me?" And like, of course, people don't
mm,
want to be wrong. So they'll a lot of the times they will like unfortunately react
Mm,
bad to this.
mm,
So, but you know, you talked about like etiquettes and like just normal stuff that people should know.
mm.
Like I
Yes.
remember I followed someone who clearly I assumed they just started, you know? So I
Yes.
followed them and then as you know, there's a little sound, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, my God, this is so long. It was like maybe like 45 seconds. And then
Mm.
at some point I'm like, okay, it's not an alert. The person just decided to put a music. Okay, that's better. And then like after like something like 45 seconds, it stops and that's when I understand, oh my God, they have a 45-second sound alert for every follow. That is so bad.
Yeah. Well, okay. And oh god, like continuing this story with Pearl Orient. So I am one of the first people to leave,
Hmm.
and what I did, because I confronted the manager about like so many things, because me and my friend, who is my artist, Celestial Sin, we said like there are many problems with this fucking thing, and I kind of went around and asked everyone like what their opinions are on like the trajectory of the company, because after we kicked someone out for like acting inappropriately,
Hmm.
and I had to be the one to say like you have to kick him out, and I feel like I guess I've been stretching myself to like every corner of the group,
Hmm.
but it never paid off for me
Yeah,
because it's fucking them. It's like it's whatever.
yeah.
But we confronted them, and then we find out that one of the groups, one of the first generation was like, they had like a little, I wouldn't want to say like some kind of fucking relationship spat, that we couldn't really talk to him properly because he's not gonna listen.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
listen. Both of them are not gonna listen. So I'm just here like sitting there awkwardly, like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah, yeah.
So I kind of formatted my resignation letter along with like the artist that I pulled in, because this bullshit, we will not stand for this, sorry. So like I had to apologize to so many people during that time. I had to like, because this was during the time where they announced like vcast and all of the members for it, because I said like, you know what, you guys, this ain't worth it, so it's better that you leave or something. And everyone did leave after I
Yay,
did.
let's go. But that's also like a
Oh,
red flag, you know. When you decide to leave, there's always this idea like, oh, maybe, did I act out of impulse or, was I
yeah.
wrong? And then when you see everybody else, you're like, oh, maybe I wasn't, maybe it wasn't just me, you know?
Okay, so like the one thing that's listed here in like fucking, which one is it? Uh like the one incident here in December 7, I know why. A little bit
Oh,
of a thing there, and I
oh,
can illuminate a bit about
oh.
the reason why the original owner of Group of Ghosts and Diamond was put into a month off and stepped down. It
Oh.
was because, and this sounds very, very big of me. But just because I know about this, it was because the dude had an interest in me. The dude had an interest in me and would always try and like go out of his way to help me. It was like I always told him, yeah, you don't need to do that. I got something prepared. Like I got something prepared. It's fine. Uh, and yeah, I think I told a bunch of friends about this. Like, so there was this dude in the company who has been there for a while, and then like I guess started to take an interest in me, and in turn I think this also caused him to act really harshly to everyone else
Oh
except for me.
no.
And
No,
that's the thing exactly, that's so funny to me, because like the one time like I had a meeting, right? We had a meeting and I was like early because like I'm always an hour early because I don't really care. I kind of want to talk to the people around me.
Yeah.
And the thing is, that was the most uncomfortable thing to sit to. And I don't want to say anything because I'm like, maybe the dude's awkward. I've had awkward people who were awkward at first. I'm being nice, replying. Yeah, but like, ugh.
Oh, okay, okay. So are you saying like because you arrived earlier, you had like
Yeah, I had
this
time with him. I had
yeah.
time with him because like when I joined, he joined,
Oh
and
no.
I'm just like sitting there like, like doing my thing, doing my art thing, like doing whatever fucking work I had,
hmm
and he started talking to me. And then I think he heard my dad in the background, and he's like, "Oh, it's
Who's that?
okay, It's okay, Mister Karemaki. It's not like I'm trying to date your daughter." And I'm like, dude,
Uh,
dude,
like not subtle. Oh
like,
no.
it's like like how my eyes are rolling at the back of my head,
Yeah, and you see
like,
your
dude.
brain, you're like, oh hi.
and and to know about this and like a little bit about my personal life that I don't want to like elaborate on. I had a partner then.
hmm
And I had a partner at the time. So what happened was, and it was really funny to me, and I know it's kind of mean, but it's really funny to me. I posted a picture of me and my partner on my anniversary, on like our anniversary,
Yeah.
and apparently from what I hear from other people, he was crying to our other friends about it, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, oh my God. She had a
Oh, he
life.
was
How
crying.
could
Oh my
she?
god.
After
No,
all
could
we've
I?
been
Oh.
through.
And I think it came to a head when like the one girl that he was picking on so much, like she started not talking, okay? And I was like generally unaware because I was mostly like keeping to my lane, and I'm like,
hmm
I don't wanna kind of mess with that. I'm kind of off the rock. He's kind of off the rockers. I kind of already know it. Apparently that there came like a very big scuff in like the group chat that we were in, and everyone had to confront him, and I was just sitting there like, huh, okay. Okay. I'm sorry for not being like, I understand like the gravity of the situation for them, but I kind of told them like, you know what, he can just leave. Like you guys can kick him out, like I don't think that's stopping us.
Yeah.
And generally he was an asshole anyway, so it's kind of, oh, okay, yes, do be like that. I guess. So
That
that was the story of that.
oh
And
no.
then I joined in another group that never went anywhere.
Because it was just like an indie group among friends, I
Yeah,
guess.
it
No?
was just an indie group that then we didn't plan anything,
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the
and
thing.
that's
It's
it.
it's hard. It's so like there's no rule and there's no law when it comes to
Yeah,
groups, right? Someone
yeah,
like, and this I always say this, someone could grab their friends and be like, "Hey, do you guys want to be like the ball boys?" I don't know. I just
yeah,
said
yeah,
something,
yeah.
and
You can be the
yeah,
Bean Boys,
yeah,
and that's a
s-
group.
exactly. So if they all say yeah, if they all agree, they could like just tweet it, and they are like as official as let's just say Tsuki
Hmm.
Live, right? Another
Yeah, yeah.
it's another group of it's another I like just calling it like an indie VTuber group because that's what it
Mm-hmm.
is. And but that's the thing, it's like but otherwise beyond that, it's what you do with it and how you use it. Like
Yeah.
I it's like I've there are people that I never knew they were in a group because they never talk about it.
Mm.
And if you don't keep the idea alive, well, nobody knows, you know?
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. But the thing is, it's just like nobody did anything, and we kind of just like deleted the Discord, and that's it. And that's it. And
Oh
that was like
no.
a very short, no, that one is a very short time. It's not as big as like Pearl, or what happened with Pearl Orient, where I had
Yeah.
to
But
say like, hey guys, I don't want to be here anymore. You guys
yeah, it
can,
was
like,
just
some of
like
you can go fuck yourselves, that sort of thing.
yeah.
and,
But
and
no, but
then there's the last group I was in.
oh yeah,
This
right.
one.
You said oh my God, yeah, you said the three groups. That's crazy.
Yes, and the last group, and this only happened fairly recently,
hmm
actually. this happened back in early this year. We tried to do something. There were promises but never met, and mostly it's just like, so we don't do anything here, I guess. Like, because the dude talks big, okay? They talk big. They talk a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
And I understand that they're my friend, but there are some things that like we I cannot tolerate as a person. And respectfully, I said like I don't think this will work.
Mm-hmm.
Considering how they've acted and considering what they have done to like another person. So it's kind of just like a few months and then all gone after that. And then now I'm here. I have no group. I have just myself, and it's been a wild ride.
Yeah, my
Honestly,
God.
oh god, a wild one.
Okay, medic is in your heart.
Yes, my love medic. I will
Um,
rest on his big bosom.
but you know, I know. So you'll find something. Of course, if that's what
Mm,
you desire. Um, and you know, there have been some things behind the scenes that you know,
mm.
I think you know what I'm talking about. And there's so much work. There's so much work. I
Yes.
did not forget about that. Don't worry about it. And of course, like
Exactly.
how can I say this? Like, if one day you find if you find a group, I'm gonna cry, but that's all. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, I'm not planning on finding any groups right now.
Mm,
I mean like because one, I need to know what I can give to a group or what I can add to a group because
yeah,
like
but
I have been handling myself like I'm kind of jack of all trades when it comes to streaming anyways, especially like since I like to fucking talk my mouth off
yeah,
pretty much.
but you know, like remember that it's a two-way street. The group has to
Yes.
bring something to you, as much as you
Mm.
bring something to it. So,
Mhm.
and now I'm gonna kind of like go backwards just a little bit because earlier you talked about like the guy having a thing
Mm.
for you, right?
Oh my god,
So
yes.
I
Yes, what
remember
about it?
I remember one of the viewers,
Uh-huh.
a couple, how could I, yeah, yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while.
Mhm.
They like they were kind of still new to my community, but like one day
Mhm.
she's just like, "Oh yeah, like my mom says that like we would make a great couple," and I was like, "Okay,
You're
that's
like, oh, that's weird.
like it's my mom that said
Okay.
my mom said that, not me, you know." So I
You're
was
like,
like,
oh, okay.
okay, does that mean? And eventually, I actually got a confirmation, and it was such,
Uh,
you know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say
yeah.
it. Basically, what happened was, someone who
Mhm.
I there's so many people I just don't talk to, and
Uh-huh.
sometimes I'm wondering maybe I'm the bad person. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm.
Yeah.
Anyway, so my point is, someone comes in my DMs and they ask me a question they have already asked me in the past, and I don't know
Mhm.
why I always hated getting that question, but I think it's not about the question, it's probably about the person asking. So
Oh, okay,
they
yeah.
would always ask me, from time to time, like, do you have a VTuber crush? I felt like,
Uh,
yeah, like it would make me cringe for some reason. I felt like I'm back in high school, and it's like, let's say I do, I wouldn't tell you, like, cause
Yeah, like I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. I'm
yeah,
not stupid. I'm not dumb dumb. Like, okay,
no,
okay.
or if I would have told you, it's you would have known way earlier. Like, you know, like if that's our relationship, I'd be like, hey, bro, I gotta
Yeah,
tell you
yeah,
something. Like, I'm so happy
yeah.
these days. There's this person,
Yeah. Mhm.
they're
Exactly,
called.
exactly. Like you would be more comfortable. Like if you were closer, you would have known like someone is like, oh, you know what? There's this little someone. It's like, oh yeah,
Yeah, but that's the thing.
definitely.
Yeah, it's about like the relationship, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing. So I just told this person like, okay, what did I tell you last time you asked? And they're like, you said that you don't. And I'm like, well, now it's the same thing. But what I didn't tell
Yeah,
him, what I didn't tell them is like that even if I did, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
yeah, like exactly. You see, it's like it's kind of just like, oh, it's confidential information, hub. Okay.
Yeah, like, and so what happened was they were just like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, okay. And I'm like, okay, no, but like, why did you ask? Like, what did you ask? And he just says, oh, if I tell you, I don't think they're gonna be happy. So now this just makes me
Ah,
curious about it, you know?
like this is it. It's
Yeah,
like it's
yeah,
pulling you in. It's the
yeah, yeah.
psychological trap. Like,
So
damn it.
yeah, so I'm like,
Oh
okay,
well.
so I'm like, so I just decide I tell this person, okay, no,
Mhm.
you can't just tell me this, and you know, nah,
Yeah, yeah,
you gotta tell
exactly.
me.
Like you can't just be like that.
Yeah, what are you, a walking, a walking cliffhanger? So
Yeah, damn.
if I would have known what he would have told me, I wouldn't have asked
Then I
ever.
wouldn't have asked.
No, like oh no. So
Oh
so what happened is instead of just kind of explaining to me something, he just straight up like show me a DM screenshot, and I'm like, I feel uncomfortable. This was not for me to read, you know? So
no.
basically, it's
This ain't
yeah,
for
it's
me. Exactly. It's like,
private.
what? Why? Why? What's going on? It's like you're thinking like, oh shit, am I getting punked? Am I
Yeah.
getting framed?
So basically, it's just like a DM between, you know, the person, the first person I told you about, like, oh, my mom
Yeah.
says we're kapal, you know, like, and
Yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
guy,
Mm-hmm.
and she's just like confessing, like, oh, I got, I like morning, and so I
Oh,
tell this guy, like, listen, this is not cool, man. Like, they talk to you in confidence, so here's what's gonna happen.
yeah.
This never happened. This never happened.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't talk about it. So we deleted all the little message, even if it was like DMs. I was like, no,
Yeah.
like in respect for this person. So unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
that's how I like kind of knew at 100%. I'm like, oh no, this person. Oh no, this person that
Oh
barely knows
no.
me. But you know, this happens, right?
Yeah.
The viewers kind of
Yeah, it
like
happens.
they see you on stage and
Definitely.
they see you like shine bright and they're like, oh my God,
Oh my
Karamaki
god.
is the one I was destined for.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I and personally it's like it's a weird thing because I've had like not only one run in of like that, and but another run in that's like that. And this person, I don't even know if they still stream. I don't even know if they still stream, but I
Oh, it was
don't
a
think
streamer.
so.
Oh no, that I
It
feel
was
like
a
that's
streamer.
oh
It was a streamer.
no.
Yeah, that's the thing. So it kind of influenced like what my current friend group is, and like fucking god, it's dumb. It's honestly dumb. One day you would talk to this one day you would talk to this person and it would be fine. He's cool. He's a cool guy. Trust me. Like I thought he was genuinely cool to hang out with because
Hmm.
like I saw him on stream and he likes TF2 and I like TF2 and I'm like, me, you,
TF2?
TF2. How about
TF2?
that?
TF2? Yeah.
It's like oh, oh my god. And the thing is, it's like yeah, I started like a friendship with this person, and like I would be like yeah, I'd support you in hard times because that's what a good friend does,
Hmm.
a good friend.
Oh
And
no.
I think eventually, like because but then he would have like outbursts of like anger, or where like there was this one time where me and my friend were like we're playing this game without him, and he got really fucking pissy about that, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. And
Yeah, he's like
I don't want to assume things, and I want to assume it's like maybe he's just having a hard time because like
hmm
everyone's having a hard time.
hmm
Like I don't
hmm
want to assume ill, but like eventually it kind of gotten to the point that it's like, yeah, this dude's kind of. Even my friends warned me about him before. It's like, huh, this dude's kind of acting weird around you. I kind of saw this before, so like like I'm very happy for the friends that like
They
told
were
me about that
there.
shit.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
thing is, it's like, huh, if Like maybe it's just being weird. So I will wait until my fears were confirmed, and my fears were confirmed.
No.
You
Yeah.
know, like, and the thing is, what happened was like he made a really really big scuff about like me all of a sudden streaming or wanting to stream or wanting to play with my friends. And the thing is, like I told them, like, fuck, do you control my schedule? Like, fuck no.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, no. If I say I'm kind of doing stuff and then I feel like streaming, then that means I'm doing stuff, okay? Like fuck off,
Could you
honestly.
imagine, like, they were already controlling and you guys are not even in like a relationship? Could you imagine, like,
Yeah, and the
being
thing
in a
is, it's like,
relationship? Not
bro,
that it would
like
enable.
no. Oh God, he's so he's so fucking.
Yeah.
Ugh. It was a thing because like it also divided some of our friends because we had like people who are in my friend group that are in his friend group. And I
Yeah.
told them like, you know what, I'm just not gonna stand for it. Like if you guys want to hang out with him, I honestly don't care because that's your life.
Hmm.
That's your life. But and then if you don't want to hang out with him, then don't come saying that it's because of me because I didn't say anything. Like genuinely, he was a great guy, but getting a bit creepy for me. You know, that sort of thing. Oh,
He's a
god
great
damn.
guy, but you know.
He's a great guy. He's a great friend. Like they're friends
But
like you can like play with. Like oh yeah, we play video games and we're having a jolly good time. And that's also like good. Like it's fine. There you still have a relationship with that person, but it's like sometimes it comes a bit too far.
yeah.
You know.
But you know,
Mm,
like that. But that's the thing. Like, there's so many different kind of like people and the dynamics, right? Like, I know
yeah.
some people I could talk to them and we could hang out, but 2 hours max. After like, nah, I
Yeah.
can't take you. But like, other friends, it's like the day ends and I'm like, no, no. What are you doing tomorrow? But that's the
Oh,
thing.
you guys, same time again. Like, yeah, there are friends that are like that. Like, I understand. And but the thing is, it's just like it's so weird because it put me in a weird situation because like
Mhm.
I was while I was streaming, he fucking berated me in my own chat, and it's like, dude, seriously, fucking like,
Yeah.
do you control my schedule?
Listen. Oh
You
my God.
don't. Mm-mm.
I've
We were
been.
a good we were a good pair on stream because like we would fucking bounce off each other, but like motherfucker, what are you on? Like what kind of fucking drugs you on? Like huh?
The
And
drug. Yeah.
I still had like a partner
Hmm.
too back then. And it was just like, oh god, Jesus.
I'm just curious about something. Every time you've had these
What?
stories,
Yeah.
um, are you the type of person who is very public about having a partner, or did nobody
Oh
know?
yeah. The thing is I've like I because like this was during the time when I had like a partner before I started streaming, so it's kind of just like, oh yeah, it's kind of just there. But like I don't really call attention to it much. I only say it when it's relevant to the conversation.
Okay, okay, yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like I of course in some ways I I can't really blame someone for, let's say, falling for you. First of all, you're pretty cool,
Ugh.
but especially if they kind of believe that you're single. But there are some people out there, some VTubers that are very, very public. They talk about their partner.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you know about this and you still go after this girl, I'm like, no, man,
Exactly. It's
what
like,
are you
ew,
doing?
why? Like, oh God, jeez. It's
Yeah.
because the thing is, it's like I only mention that I have a partner when it's relevant
Hmm.
to me, and I generally don't talk about it. I rather not talk about it, and that comes in like sometimes like I guess like there's joking about it like between my friends, but I tend to say like please keep it in the VSK.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
swear, I
yeah.
doesn't really make me comfortable. It makes me want to click off when you make a joke about it.
Yeah.
I beg.
But
God.
but honestly, like I know what you've been through because
Yeah.
it's so weird to say this, but like one of the worst viewers that I've had was just someone like a friend in real life that today I just don't talk to him
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it was so bad, you know, like I was
Mm-hmm.
like, no, you should be the last person who gives me trouble. It should be like this
Mm.
random viewer like that I don't know that, you know, but no, it was this
Mm-hmm.
guy. And
Oh God, that's so weird.
yeah, and I remember like and the thing is like you're streaming, you're on stage, you're professional, so you don't want to like kind of blow him off and
Mm-hmm.
seem rude, you know. So it's the whole thing, right? So yeah, I
Yeah.
struggle, and in some ways I know this guy has no idea. He has no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Randomly, I remember like randomly, I was talking to one of my viewers, and I was saying like, "Thank you for being here. You're here a lot." And I always like to ask the
Yeah.
viewers like, "Where do you come from? Like, is it because of my funny tweets? Because if so, I'll tweet more. Is it because of my YouTube videos? If so, I'll do
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
videos." So this person was like, "Oh, I know that person," and I was like, "Oh," and you know, he's like the viewer was like, "Oh, I know you guys don't talk anymore. Don't worry about it. I know the whole story." And I'm like, "But no, you can't know the whole story. Like I never told you my side." And basically
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh yeah, he told me it was like because of Tsuki Live." And I'm like, "Oh my God, this guy has no idea what he did." And he just like
Oh
blames he
no.
just believes like, "Oh, Tsuki Live drove a wrench between me and him." Like, "Oh my God, bro, do you
I
have
know. Oh my God, that's so weird. That's
Yeah.
so weird. And it's like
Oh.
on the context of just that, it's like you don't really mention even it's like it's not cool. It's not cool at all. Like, oh God.
Oh.
Honestly, this is why you shouldn't talk too much. Like, you know, that sort of thing. Oh, I used to have like friends that are kind of like talk a bit too much.
Mhm.
So sometimes I have to tell them off stream because like some I like to have my friends on stream and I don't generally mind it. But the thing is sometimes when I'm on stream, I'm like, okay, so this is a different thing, you know, from like casually talking and casually
Yeah, yeah,
playing. So
yeah.
they should understand that. And there are some things that we should not talk about, and there are some things that we can talk about because it's like, oh, haha, friends, you know?
Yeah. Especially like
And
let's say you're the only one live, right? And they're
yeah,
not
yeah.
live. Uh, like, I've also did this like a little mistake, but you know, when you start, you have no idea, you're learning. So I've
Mm-hmm,
collaborated with a lot of my friends in real life who are not
mm-hmm,
streamers, who are not VTubers. They don't
mm-hmm,
consume other streams as well. So they're
mm-hmm,
really not part of this world. So, you
mm-hmm,
know, it was in some ways it wasn't their fault, but there was a lot of
mm-hmm.
stuff like you know, like there was just a lot of like stuff that they didn't understand.
Yeah.
One of them is just like, you know, saying my name. Oh no, don't say that.
No, don't say that. Like exactly. You have to set out like your boundaries of like before stream. And that's sometimes the problem. Like, you know, they because they don't get it.
Mhm.
They won't get it. And it's like, but why? Like I called you that all the time. It's like, no, that's different. This
Yeah.
is not all the time.
Oh, you want to know
This is
some?
not all the
I have a
time.
story for you.
Yeah.
Um, when Tsuki Live was looking for members for Gen 1,
Mm-hmm.
we opened applications. I have a friend in real life who, once again, is not part of the streamer world at all. But
Uh-huh.
he saw an opportunity. He's like, if I join your group, I can make unboxing videos. Is that too much? Whatever. No, I don't care. I'll just say it. Yeah, I can make
Yeah.
unboxing videos, and that would be a very big niche, and it would help him very much as well, very a lot. So that would bring something very different that Tsuki Life does not have at all. Someone who just does
Mm-hmm.
unboxing streams, and yeah, so it was like a good idea generally, but
Mm-hmm.
we're you know we're not you know we're not biased. We asked him to still apply like everybody else.
Yeah, yeah.
So one day, one day, one of the members of Gen Zero, she just like DMs me. She's like, "Oh my God, your friend said your real name in the application." So I'm like, "What?" And then
What?
basic
What?
yeah, basically it was like the question, you know, how did you know
Oh.
about this the applications? You know, what made you discover Tiki Live? And he's just like, my friend Bob, and my name's not Bob,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah. It's like my friend Johnson. Like it's
Johnson
like okay,
Johnson.
okay, okay, like okay,
So,
okay.
but the thing, so the thing is, I texted him, and I was like,
Mm.
dude, you can't say that, you can't say that, and he's like, yeah, but I didn't say your full name, and I'm like,
Like
it,
no, that's
it
still
doesn't matter.
identifying information.
Yeah,
You can't do that.
it's also it's like the magic like to me you're Karimaki and I really don't
Mhm.
care about your you know what I mean. I don't care. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
need to know.
exactly. Hmm.
So that's the thing. It's like it's also about like well there's so much. It's about so much,
Mm-hmm.
right? So he was always standing his ground like yeah, but I didn't say your last name. So there's no
Like
harm done.
no, no, that's not how it works.
So I had to
Like
yeah,
it's about showmanship
yeah.
too.
But I
Showman.
but I had to explain to him first of all, just doing anything on the internet,
Um,
there's like everybody has a set of information they don't wish to reveal, like your address, stuff like
mhm.
that, right? So I'm like, so because he started calling me like, oh, it was cringy, and I told him like, it doesn't
Oh.
matter if it's cringy or not. This is my information, and it's not up to you to decide if you're allowed to spread it out there or not.
Yeah,
So
like damn, bro.
yeah, because honestly, like I was gonna push hard for him to like, I was gonna try to convince the other members, like, guys, because he is an incredibly charismatic person, right? But
Yeah.
because of that, I was like, no, man, like the VTuber world, you have to understand that even if it's not VTubers, like even if it's like, the normal streamers, flesh tubers, there's still this
Mm.
little information you shouldn't say. Like if you happen
Yeah.
to know that information, you don't need to spread it.
You need to announce it. Like
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's like it's different from a nickname. Like nicknames can be like anything. But
Hmm.
like if it's an identifying nickname, now that one we have a
Yeah.
problem, you know? It's like, oh God.
It's like this other friend, like the very first one I've been talking about. He
Hmm.
once told me something along the lines of, uh, "Oh, this very big." I guess I could. It's okay. I'll say it, but I'll
Hmm.
I won't say everything. He's like, "Yo, my friend's angry at me," and I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "Well, just because I told him that Amelia Watson, her real name is this," and he said it, and in my head, I'm dying. I didn't want to
Like,
know.
why would you say
And I'm like,
that? Why would
and I'm like,
exactly?
I
Like,
understand your
oh
friend.
God.
I understand. No, but he didn't understand. It's like, what the big deal? It's like, no, like, I
It
don't
is a
need
big deal.
like
That's the thing.
I don't care about who is actually like controlling Kermit. I don't care. Let
Yeah,
me
man.
see the
It's Kermit
puppets.
the Frog.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
Kermit
care.
the Frog.
But some people want to know who is it, who's they want to know, they need. But like that's the thing. It's like no, I don't.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like not everyone wants to know. I wanna be like, I wanna watch my streamer and
Yeah.
say, "Wow, I know this. This is their thing, and this is what they look like to me now."
Mhm. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, I, I remember someone once told me like every time I think of you, I just think of your model because I've never seen you, and I'm like, well, I'm happy about that. Good, let's keep it that way.
Yeah, yeah, let's keep it that way.
Uh,
Like, yeah, like the thing is, it's like I've had a running joke, and the thing is, it's like, damn. So Karemaki is just a cat in real life? Shit, you know,
yeah, and they don't even know
because of this.
they think it's a joke, you
Yeah,
know?
I think it's a joke. But the thing is, it's like I'm serious about it because like I've had people ask, so when are you gonna do a face reveal? And I'm like, I already did. I already did.
Wait, did you?
And and the thing is, I will show you the clip. I will show you the clip. It's from my
Oh,
channel.
is it because it was like accidental or?
No, it's not accidental.
Okay,
It's
okay, it
because
was
it was
actually.
planned.
Oh,
I
okay, okay.
said like I said I will reveal my real
Oh,
form.
wait, I think I was there. I think I was there.
Yeah, you were
Yeah,
there, right? And the thing is, and it I'm trying to find the clip so that
yeah.
everyone has context of it because it was very, very funny. And I said like I will become real. So I fucking
Yeah.
hyped it up. I hyped it up because I thought of the joke and saying, haha, you know what? Why not do this? Because I was scrolling down booth and I
Hmm.
said, you know what? It's funny. It's funny. I thought of a funny joke, and
Mm,
I will push that funny joke.
mhm. Sometimes
So
I,
I,
yeah,
it's just weird.
like sometimes I thought of like just getting like maybe 4 or 5 guys come to my house. We all sit in front of the webcam, but
You
we
have to
can't,
guess.
or like we all have a mask. So they like I'm the only one talking, right? But they don't
Yeah.
know who I am. And what would be even funnier is like, what if I'm not even there? There's just
Oh
5 random
yes.
guys, like kind of like moving. You know how you move your the body language
Mm-hmm.
as I say stuff. So that would. So I thought about that.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
but someone did ask me like, will I ever do a face reveal? I said nah because I know it sounds really silly, but it's honestly it's just all about like uh the immersion.
Mm,
My
yeah.
I'll tell you the truth. I am a giga average guy. I feel that
Yes.
there's nothing to gain for the audience to see me, you know? Some,
Mm-hmm.
you
Like
know,
I get that. Don't worry, because like I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding about this. It's like I am a very like in real life. While I do say that I dress up like as a James Bond villain, I'm fairly ordinary. Like I
like
don't think
hoodie.
I ever put up. I don't think I've ever put up like any kind of act because I don't see the pressure of doing that because like people think I'm quirky enough. Like god damn.
Mhm.
So generally, from what I understand from people, and people have told me this before, I act the same on stream and off stream, and sometimes it catches them off guard, and I'm like, yeah, just whatever problems I have on stream, I will tell you, but like not the specifics, like of course, but
Mhm.
like what they from what my friend told me is like you are literally the same on stream and off stream.
I mean, but isn't
Like I
that
eh?
normal?
Yeah, like it's like for some people it's not, and that's what I thought. It's like really, wow. Like I never thought of that actually. Like people actually think that I would act differently from when I am off stream, and it's weird
No, but
because
like I
I don't want to. I don't because this stems from again the previous company I was in because they wanted to be like the next Hololive or some shit. And I was saying, yeah, that's dumb. They have money, we don't.
like like
Being blunt to
yeah.
them.
Now I'm that that like that monkey puppet who just like looks to the side like, oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. It's like, well, to be fair, I was
Yeah.
saying it as like blatantly as possible. Like
Yeah.
and I told them like I'm not gonna have an act anymore. Like I tried doing that and I don't think it feels nice. Personally for me, like well, it's like an out of body experience. Ew, yucky, you know. And like there is some semblance of like personal information that I will keep, and there's like information that I'm okay to show, which is like my personality, my voice, and my manner of speaking, and sometimes my manner of talking.
Hmm.
I talk in like if people see me in VR, I tend to talk with my hands as well, and people think that's weird.
No, no, what? No. Oh no, my God. Sometimes that's what I tell people. I'm like, you guys don't see, but my God, my hands. I'm making like so many jutsus here as I'm talking because
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
body
damn,
language.
right?
If I say like the fish is this big, you don't see it, but my God, it's so big. It's big like this. I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like that's the thing, and it's like, oh god, it's so weird. It's something like I didn't want to have an act. I kind of want to have just like every once in a while I'll do the voice acting thing and say, "Oh my god, you're so funny," you know.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
your
fucking like
ara ara
okay,
is just like legendary.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And the one thing I was really known for is the uwu voice. And
Oh my
I have
God, yes.
videos, if you remember, of like me redubbing the TF2
Yeah,
what do you call
like
this? TF2 trailers in like that voice. And it's very funny. It's I
I
think
know. I was like, no
very
way, that can't be. Is that you?
yeah.
How? It
Yeah.
it was an actual kid. Like,
Like that the thing is like I can switch from this to this. And it's kind of not that hard for me anymore
oh, I just
because I
have.
used to strain. I used to strain.
sometimes talking like this is a bit weird, but it's not that hard.
You know, it's kind of just like that.
Damn, I have like this voice and this voice. It's actually the same voice. Yeah. No, oh my God,
But-
but like honestly, okay, like no, honestly, you and Kian, your Ara, okay, there's something I wonder if I should.
Mhm.
Hmm. Should
What?
I? Should I? I feel like it's gonna be entertaining for chat. Maybe I hope it's not gonna be
Yeah.
creepy for you. Okay,
What
here
is it?
I'm gonna expose myself. Okay, okay, here it
All
is.
right.
Uh,
All
the
right.
the first time I heard your ara ara, I uh, yeah, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, what? It's like if you
What?
it's like if you got it from an anime, or I don't know, you have a MILF next to you and you're like, okay, this is why I'm paying you. You got to do it. You know? It's like it was this
Oh.
other voice. So I told like I told Tofu about it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, but of course, like my words are not enough. It doesn't mean, you know, I'm of course it doesn't matter how much I say, oh, it's amazing. So like I caught one of your streams and
Mm-hmm.
with like all so much like difficulty in the world,
Yeah.
I recorded like that little, I don't know, like 5 seconds, and then at some point
Yeah.
one day I was like voice chatting with Tofu. I'm like, oh, I could show you, and I don't know why I just didn't clip it because I j-
You could have just claimed.
I don't know. Listen, it just I didn't know how to
Yeah,
clip
true.
back then.
True.
So
True.
so anyway, my point is maybe I hope I don't creep you out. I did have a little
No, it's
clip.
okay.
I had a
No,
little
it's
recording of.
okay. Trust me. It's normal. You know why? Because it's like I sent a lot of weird recordings like of me just like saying stuff in like either the much deeper voice or in the like woo voice, and it would take people off. It's like, "Oh yeah, that's you?" And it's like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, that's just little me." Yes.
But um, now
Oh
I feel
god.
like the audience is kind of like dying to hear it, but only if you
Then
want.
here.
Would you?
Oh yeah, sure. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Like everyone can get it because I'm very used to it. I'm very used to doing it. And I wish I can say like more like uh don't do it or or die.
Or maybe they
I
want
I
to
will
say
do it
I
because of
die.
you,
Yeah.
my dear sister. I love you so
Axolotl.
much. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. That bit of silence does make the room, doesn't it?
Oh my God.
Been
But
assaulted.
what?
My sister's in the other room,
Cut.
but she's right here. Thank you, sister.
What's going on? Axolotl, go back to your room.
Yeah.
We're having a show here. You can come on next time. You'll be the next the next guest.
Oh god, but yeah, that's me.
But yeah, no,
Uh,
but I like I remember your I think like the clip you were like I don't know, yeah,
mm-hmm.
because the voice changes so fast, so clearly. You're like, oh, you guys want arara? Okay, I'll give you arara. Huh? And it's like,
Yeah,
what
it's
the?
like yeah, that's the thing. It's like I don't really take it. I take it as like it's just me in a deeper register.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah, because like usually like when people would like redeem it on my thing or like the Oya Oya, it's like okay,
mm-hmm.
it's like a whole 3 minutes of me like doing like exercising a bit of squats. I could do
Oh
this.
yeah.
I could do, you know. But then you're just like okay, I have like
Yeah.
oh my
It's
God,
like okay, I'll give it to you guys in a sec. There we go. Like,
so
okay.
professional.
I can show you like a bit of my range. It's like I can do like both the voice, like the higher register and the lower register one. I have I thought of something. Okay, just
Okay.
alright, let me do it. Oh my god. Oh my god, wait a second. Wait, what was that? What was that thing? I fucking forgot now.
I,
I fucking forgot.
I don't even know what.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
おかえり、あなた。ご飯にするお風呂にするそれとも、
Wa ta shi.
Wow. Okay, I did not. I thought you would just continue with like the 12-year-old voice. Holy sh. It's funny because like Tofu also like just added that redeem. But the thing is, it's
Uh-huh.
so funny because she's the one who decided herself to put the redeem. I'm sorry, Tofu. I'm gonna expose you. But like she put the redeem, right? So everybody, and it's not expensive. It's like 1K. Of course, she put a
Uh-huh.
limit for one person, no, one redeem per person per stream, right? So of course we're like three people who redeemed it, and
Mhm.
she finds it so she feels like that she's not good. She feels that it's cringe, and because of that, like uh, it's like she'll do it like 3 hours later, only once. Like it's a whole thing. It's so
Oh,
funny.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I get that.
Wait, what did I do? Why is Oxalado on my back now? Huh?
That's my sister. That
Oh.
it do be like that.
Leroy in the audience says the normal voice is nice too, giving off chill vibes. Yes, yes.
Yes, a lot of people still like my normal voice, which I like. It's something that like they hear this voice and then I switch into the other voice and then I switch to the other voice and they're like, "Damn, that's the same person." Okay,
Yeah, like you
all
could
right.
you could actually stream with like like just like imagine you stream with like two PNGs one day, right? Two different
Yeah,
PNGs, and you
yeah.
could just make like new viewers think that you're collaborating with someone.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like it's so funny because like I don't really meet a lot of VTubers with that sort of range, and they would expect that sort of range from me, and it's like, whoa, whoa, that was you? I thought you were possessed.
Yeah, oh
Like
my God.
maybe for a brief second I was possessed.
Nah, like the only other voice that I could do, and even then I'm not sure if I do it right, it's like Lumpy Sprace Princess.
Oh.
So yeah, sometimes I had a redeem, but the thing is it would kill my voice. So I had a redeem
Oh.
and it would just be like switch with LSP. So let's say I'm playing Apex, I would just be like
Mm-hmm.
I switch and then I'd be like,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like, what was he doing? I guess he was playing Apex. Oh my god!
Yeah, yeah, true.
Let's just lamp
Like
and do this. It's so boring. I just want to talk on the phone with Melissa and like gossip, you know. So that,
Oh, wow, yeah, 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 I get that. Because like the thing is, like, I don't really meet a lot of VTubers too that are like, oh, you voice act as much as like I do. I switch the voice and I do the funny voice thing.
oh,
But like that's the thing. It's like, oh, okay.
but okay, this is something like when I play Genshin, I'm probably one of the only ones who actually prefer the moments where there's no voice acting. Because when there's,
Mm,
voice acting, I feel like they're not here for me. We're all just looking at this, and sometimes it's not
yes,
so interesting.
yes.
So I love when there's no voice acting. So I just read the lines, and I love also going off script. So they're like, okay, so let's say a girl's talking. Usually, especially if it's a girl, I'll take like this.
Mm-hmm,
I think they call it Valley Girl. So I'm like, okay, so first of all, go back to Mondstadt. And don't forget to get like
mm-hmm,
your bag, and don't forget to like follow KAREMAKI, because oh my God, she's great. And I
mm-hmm.
love like people don't expect it, and but then when there's dialogue, I'm like, oh. We just gotta
Oh,
sit
yeah,
here.
exactly. Gotta sit there, watch what they're doing, and you're just like, okay, I guess so. But like, I'm not kidding when it comes to like voice acting. It's like I've always done that. That's a constant thing that I do ever since I started because like I would try and be like, oh yeah, let me come in like a weird voice. But I would also make a lot of weird noises in my video games, and I would just like, Oi! Like, like whenever it actually hurt. So
Oh
I'm
no.
really good with the voice
Oh
control.
my God. So like, could you imagine if you collab with one person or many people that have never seen you before, and you just start with like the cute voice, and as you play, you're like, "Hua! Hua!"
Yeah, it's like, and then you're like, ah, fuck this. Like, it's like You become very unhinged, like a little
Yeah.
goblin, and you laugh like a goblin. Yes, I am a goblin.
The unhinged is like that's what like attracts people.
Yes. Yes, but the thing is like if they figured out that we can shapeshift, they'd call the church on us, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
They'd
We
contact the church.
yeah, that's not the case, right? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Hope not.
Oh my God. So, um,
Hmm.
to come back to the whole point of this after an hour and 45 minutes.
Yes.
No, it's no problem at all. It's actually really good. Um,
Mm.
I love that video. What? Oh, was that actually a reference and Leroy understood? And I thought,
Oh my god. I don't wait, I lost yeah, yeah, that was a vine. That was a vine. That's the thing. It's like it was about
oh,
a woman putting on makeup and she said like if the men figured out that we can
mm.
shapeshift, they'll call the church. Like that's the tea. That's so true. So
Dropping the
true, best.
T. So,
Yeah.
what are the current, right now, what are the goals that you have for your streaming journey?
Okay, so goal number one is like that I think I can achieve by the end of the year is most likely like getting to 2K because 2K is a big thing when you've been doing this for 2 years.
Oh my God.
Like, yeah, yeah, that's the thing. I'm almost there. Don't worry. Like, I'm almost there.
Oh, you'll get it. Okay.
Another one
Yeah.
Another one that I have in the works is a redesign for like in the future. And because I feel like I can still improve on my design quite a lot. Like I said, gotta get a new look, gotta finalize
Hmm.
things and see like, I am satisfied with this look. Yes, yes. You know?
And once again, it's not if you change, it's not always like because you're not satisfied. It's also because you
I
personally
wanna
see,
improve, yes.
yeah,
So like,
you see
oh,
space
I can
and
change this.
improvement. You see space for improvement.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it's also a good thing if someone
Mm-hmm.
is, the same thing for overlays, which is okay. I'm kind of talking to myself here.
Mm-hmm.
It's always refreshing. Someone you come on someone's streams and they have like, oh, new overlays or something I don't do enough. It's like, oh, now they decorated the overlays with like Christmas stuff, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's like, oh wow, it's fresh, it's new, it's quite nice.
Yeah, because I
And it's like it gives like a new perspective of like what you've missed
mhm.
or what you can improve or what they can improve in terms of, what an overlay is.
Yell at me. Okay,
Mm.
Leroy wants me to yell. I don't know, but I will. I can't really yell, but I'll try to do something. Listen, all of you bunch of peasants, you better all go follow KAREMAKI right now. Not in real life, that's weird. On
Yeah.
Twitch, on Twitter, Instagram, MySpace, Divine Art,
Tumblr.
Tumblr, yes. What are
Yes.
what are the other like MSN? All the
Yeah. Fucking follow me on my fucking wiki page.
yeah,
Haha.
go follow. Well, what's that website like? The Penguin, something. I don't know. The Penguins. Gaia Online, Maple
Gaia
Story,
Online.
everything.
RuneScape.
Oh yeah, Spotify. You know.
But what if you don't read? You will rectify the situation soon. We will rectify the situation soon. Don't worry.
I'm not sure if Axolotl is joking or not, but okay, we'll leave it there for now. um, I heard you heard the man go follow Academy. Yeah. Oh, by the way,
Yeah, see, it's only cool and good.
I have a question, like a kind of random question for you. Uh,
Yes, what is
but it's Team Fortress 2 related, so I think you'll like it.
yes. Yes, yes. What do you want to know about the
Um,
game?
or rather, Walter here in the chat does something that I am. Maybe I'm just very simple-minded, but I'm really, really impressed. Is not only does
Mhm.
he play Team Fortress 2 in VR, so I see him put the rockets
Yes,
in
you
the
can
thing,
do that.
but we also see his model on the side do, we see him move. So I'm wondering,
Oh
like,
yeah.
one, like, could you do that? Two, is it something that you planned on doing, playing Team Fortress in VR?
Okay, number one, yes, I can do that. Number two, I will not do that.
Okay, it's too
For my own sanity, and for my own sanity, you see. I don't want to play TF2 in VR because I think one, I'll get motion sick, and two, I don't think I'll like the game if it's on VR. I'm being realistic here. I still love the game. But if it allows me to smooch Medic TF2 on the lips, I think I would.
Yeah, yeah. So you're putting you're weighing the options like,
Mm,
I have mild
I'll
vertigo.
kiss I'll kiss men. Yes. Well, it would be weird though, because like usually I don't expect doing that unless it's like I'm on a custom server, Like I'll probably do it on a custom server if I can, or if I still want to, because like it'll be such a weird experience.
I wonder, like, could you rocket jump? You could probably rocket jump, but in VR, right? With like soldier.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm a medic main. I don't think I can rocket jump anyways.
Yeah. So,
So,
but does that mean like, I mean, you probably play the other classes, but are you, or are you like, no, medic? I'd rather not play the
like
game.
no, it's like the thing is, I also play other classes. Trust me, I used to be a demo man main. I used to be a
Oh,
pyro main, and it's pretty good actually. I'm kind of good still at pyro. I play a lot of scout despite me saying like I hate scout so much.
yeah.
But the thing is, like I've only mained medic, or because one, it's a healer, and it's the only healer in the game that's necessary. And second, I just love the TF2 medic. Like he is my baby girl. He's
But
my baby girl. It's been 8 years. It's
but
been 8 years.
but what
I
about the
am.
medic and TF1?
And I'm like, no, nope.
It's so
He died
crazy.
in the comics.
It's so crazy how like the first and the second game are like so different. So different.
Yes,
It's crazy.
yes, exactly. And
Medic
that's
is
what
intense.
happens when you like, it's like and it's me thinking like this is Valve. It started out as a Quake mod. It started out as a Quake mod, so you don't really have much exploration when it comes to like, unique body structures, unique stuff
Oh
about
yeah.
them. And it didn't really matter because it was like, this is the game. I want to play this game. This is Quake. That's it.
hmm So, if I would ask you, like, what is the best thing about Team Fortress 2?
Oh, now that is
Yeah.
not a hard, like the thing is, I could say all I want about the game, but the game wouldn't be alive without its community. Like yes, there's some people in the community that are kind of
Like, oh, the bad apples?
iffy, kind of weird.
Oh, yeah, I mean, well, yeah,
Because
but
I've had run-ins with people like that.
yeah, I mean
Trust me.
that's every community. Every community
That's every
has
community though.
the bad apples, right?
Yeah, that's every community. But like, I'm gonna tell you, the community itself is so good.
hmm
I love the TF2 community. Like, while it has never been like a point of contention for me, like the community keeps everything alive.
Yeah.
It's one of the main things. The modders, the people who still make content about the game, the people who also like, spread the game out there, make fan content on Tumblr, on Twitter, on YouTube even, and it's so much personally. And the people in the fandom, like I've generally been in the fandom for years, okay? I've been here for years,
hmm
and it's so nice to see people thought like, like they're like lore crafters, there are people who mod stuff for TF2. Now that shit is nice.
hmm
The shit's good, man. We eating well because of the community. And I've met so many people in the community as well, like other content creators like Festo. Rat is like one of the ones that got me back into it. Who else? I can mention Trauma, like your Trauma Queen. She's really fucking good. But most of these people are in the NA scene. Most of the people in Asia only do competitive, so there's no chance for like casual Like sometimes there's no chance for like casual, things. It's like I get it, but like I enjoy the game casually.
Yeah, yeah. No, but I
Right?
understand. Like, when you look at a community, or like not too long ago, it was about
Mm-hmm.
Hololive, and I saw like this amazing. I think it was like 10-minute video. It was like an
Mm-hmm.
it was an epic anime fight, and it was done by one guy, but over months and months. And sometimes I'm like, how is the highest quality content made by fans? That's crazy. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
and the thing goes back to it, like because fans are very passionate,
Hmm.
and passion is something that you should never, like doubt, because like if people want to make it and want to make it real, then they will. Every kind of fan content out there, if you wish that there was like, oh man, I wish there was like this sort of content, yeah, there might be something for you. Like everyone usually just makes what they feel.
Oh yeah, like the amount of fan games of Hololive. You're like, why
Mm,
isn't this real? Like someone sat down and was like, time to program this and try not to
mm-hmm.
think about Sudoku, and all that.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, it's
exactly.
crazy. And I sometimes I'm like, yo, just that's how
Mm,
I feel like that's when you personally, yeah, I mean it's different for everybody, but like
mm,
if I start seeing like these amazing fan content for Tsuki
mm-hmm.
Live, I'll be like, we made it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
exactly. And personally, it's like me, I strive for like in my own community. I rather see people like being happy, or like if because like my streams, I usually do it out of passion. There is a reason why I haven't stopped
Hmm.
when I could have. Trust me, there are many chances for me to be like, okay, I can stop doing this because I have other things in my life,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
but I don't want to do that. I actually want to continue doing this like whole entertaining thing because I feel that like this is a very nice thing I have right now. I enjoy the company that I'm with, like my friends, my very the people who support me on my streams. Like I'm very happy with what I have right now. And it's hard for me to be like, yeah, I always thank people. I cannot thank people enough. It's
Hmm.
because I never had this sort of connection with people before. And it's all still very new to me. While it's still like very different. It's like I'm very grateful. I'm
Hmm.
extremely grateful, and I can't thank everyone enough.
So can
It's I'm a sappy person, that's why.
I? So I'm just curious. Besides being a VTuber, have you ever done anything that is in any other form of entertainment in the past?
I only do art and that's it, but like that didn't really go too far. And
Yeah.
I'm still doing art now, so essentially I'm just doing the same job.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it doesn't really change much because VTubing just gives you an outlet to like showcase some a little bit more personality, or is it like it's probably like in a sense having a face to your brand, and it's just like that. Yeah.
Hmm.
And it's nice. It's nice, honestly. Like being able to stream and being able to actually do art allows me to showcase like more than just my art, and I would be more than just technical skill, because I don't tend to like especially this, like I don't tend to talk seriously in my streams. I don't think I ever had a chance to do that. I feel like I'm not sure. I usually am more than happy to share with people. I think people in my server are like know as much as that. Like I share a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I talk a lot. You
No,
see.
no, no. That's perfect. That's perfect. Like some VTubers they're like, I don't know what to talk about. It's like, no, it's a
And I'm like,
skill.
I
It's a
it's a
skill.
skill, yeah. To keep
Like
talking and keep the conversation going. Yeah, yeah.
listen, like I'm offline, right? I'll do the dishes
Mhm.
and I'll be like, check this out, chat. Like it's so
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
automatic. Oh my God. I'll walk in the bathroom, yo, chat. Clip this,
and and for me it's like I tend to just like, like if I show people something like, haha, look at this cool thing. And that's it. That's all I do.
Yeah.
Like haha, haha, lol.
So, to the people who are like thinking of becoming
Mm,
VTubers and they're looking at you,
mm.
what could you tell them that is, in your opinion, the best thing about being a VTuber?
Well, I can like because I came from like somewhere where everyone was becoming or wanting to be the next Hollow Live.
Yeah, let's go.
Start small. Start small. Honestly, starting is a big and daunting task for you already. And for a lot of people, starting something means I have to commit to something. Like being able to commit to yourself and like just streaming, that's a very difficult thing. And that is probably why a lot of people don't really stay along for the ride because they expect this, they expect
Oh
that.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
start small.
They're like, hey,
Start small.
I'm
You know?
already playing games. I might as well make bank. And it's you don't
Like
they have no idea like I have to put up a show. I have
yeah,
to
yeah.
prepare fun events for the no, it's a whole different thing.
Yeah,
Improvisation,
and I can
entertainment.
tell you,
It's all crazy.
it's not easy. I never say it's like VTubing is never easy. Entertaining people is never easy because like it's something that I know that people like if you're charismatic enough, people will come back to you.
Hmm.
People will come back, people will say like, "Oh wow, I love your streams," and I'm like, "Haha, thank you." And and the thing is like I grew alongside my own like channel, especially because I did not care at the start. I just wanted to stream.
Yeah.
And eventually you start caring about something. Um I got into pitfalls of caring about my numbers, but then I said one day it's like this is not good for my mental health. I'll probably stop doing the numbers game and just stream whatever I want because like there's expectations that comes with like with like being a VTuber, especially like, oh wow, what if you're why are you not this, why are you not that, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't really care too much. I want to stream and be able to enjoy. Like you gotta evaluate as well, like why do you even stream? Do you stream out of passion? Do you stream because you want to make bank? Then like more power to you if you can actually do that,
Hmm.
micromanage yourself. But just manage your expectations like accordingly. So hard to grow in this platform, and I understand that for everyone. It's like well, it's rich coming from me who has two like almost 2K followers actually.
Hmm.
But like I can tell you, start small, temper your expectations, and just start streaming. If you really like streaming, then you can continue. If you don't like streaming, then don't continue. That's
Hmm.
also an option
Oh yeah,
because
yeah.
like it's not out of like haha less competition. It's more sometimes it's not like not all of us are cut out to like or feel like we're doing enough, especially. And I've seen sadly for like some of my like old gen mates, it's been like that. And it hurts me. It hurts to say like people who are indecisive when it comes to like, continuing to stream. And a lot of people don't like talking about it. I understand because it's like a very hard thing because we can say like, "Oh shit, like you should continue. You're doing so good." But like sometimes it comes to a point where maybe I shouldn't do this because I don't think I'm cut out for this. And that's also a very good and acceptable thing because you can just like exist anyways. Existing is not bad.
Yeah,
Trust me.
yeah.
Existing is not bad. And and it comes to it comes for everyone. Existing is not bad. It, it's hard. It's difficult, honestly. So, if you're satisfied with what you're doing and you see like you're doing something right, then why not do it? And if
Hmm.
you don't think you can handle the weight of it all, then don't do it.
Yeah.
Benefit yourself first,
Me-
not others.
You know,
You know?
I I gotta say, like, obviously, like, I knew you were a objectively good streamer. I've seen
Mm-hmm.
I've seen you stream, I've seen you interact with the chat and everything. I've seen you
Mm-hmm.
change your overlay so much, your model, uh,
Yes.
all the little dances. It's so cool. It's so fun, you know.
Mm.
But the thing is,
Yeah.
I had no idea like that you were like this serious about streaming, and I really respect that.
Mm.
When you were talking about like when you see a streamer do something and you're like, oh, maybe you shouldn't do it like that, or you know,
Yeah, it's not about not doing it like that, but it's like
it's
it's
well,
not
there
of
is a
me being righteous, right?
no, but there is
It's
an
more of
objective
like I
way.
care about this.
Yeah, no, but
It's
you're
something I
right.
do.
It's okay. Like there is an objective way to do things a little
Mm,
objectively better. I'll give you an example that has happened to me quite a few times, and
mm-hmm.
every time I'm like, "Ooh, what do I do?" So basically,
Yeah,
you know, when you collaborate, I like to be very, very precise with this with the person I'm collaborating. Oh, Friday, 10 p.m. Good. Let's voice chat
yeah,
before. We prepare everything because to me, an example I always say is about it's like stand-up comedy, right? You do
yeah.
stand-up comedy, I do stand-up comedy, and one day we're like, how about we both go on stage? So what has happened to me in the past? I would let's say I have a collaboration at 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just realized it's like I noticed it's like 9 p.m. The
Mm-hmm.
person I'm collaborating with, they're just live. And I
Oh,
now I'm completely lost. What do I do? And now I have no choice but to listen to their stream. And they're
mm-hmm.
like, "Oh, Morningstar, are you there?" And I have no other method of communicating with them except through chat.
Yeah,
And I feel like that's insanely scuffed, and it could have been avoided. But yeah,
yeah.
this has happened to me like quite a few times. Like, no, maybe other people have, they don't mind. But personally, it's like, no, we said
Like,
10.
no, this is something that I like that bothers me, and then that's
Mhm.
something that you should probably like personally, when it comes to collabs, I usually I'm like, okay, I'll collab with you because like I feel comfortable enough and I know as much like in your content that like okay, sure. I think we can like mingle like very well together.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's some things that has to be stated like, oh, we can meet up like an hour before stream so that we can like get to talk, get to chit chat and like give my socials and stuff like that
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we
yeah.
can both prepare and like I guess it's more of a process of like telling people to like what you feel comfortable in doing and what you don't feel comfortable in doing and like hopefully
Well,
hopefully for it to work out.
it's about like both being in the same boat. Everyone is on the
Yes.
same page. No, the boat is not
Hmm.
actually, but it's more like the page, right? We're all on the same page. We
Yeah.
all understand what's going on. So
Yeah.
when someone just kind of goes live, or another thing is, this is not, once again, it's not a bad thing. I just feel like this
Hmm.
stems from people who start streaming, so they don't know. But like,
Hmm.
let's say I'm collaborating, and my
Hmm.
friend gets a raid. I'm gonna shut up. I'll let the
Yeah.
person
Yeah.
do the whole thing, and when I understand that they're done, I'll you know
Hmm.
I'll start talking again. But I've
Yeah.
had people, and once again, it's they're not bad people.
Hmm.
I had to like sneakily just mute them on Discord because they would like not stop, and I'm like,
Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing. Like, I think it should also be stated. Like, whenever I get raids and I'm in like, for example, because like I collab with Rat a lot, so I already have his chat open all the time, and we usually both share a stream anyways.
mhm.
So we would talk to each other, and we would talk to our chat because there is a big overlap between our audience like our audiences anyways so whenever he gets a raid I would let him do his spiel because I already know him but when it's someone that I haven't talked to before and they're streaming as well I would tend to mute I would do that just because I'm like I respect this person is also kind of like entertaining their audience and I don't want them to be like to know like I don't know we're yapping about dick or something
Yeah.
then that's a thing
Oh my gosh.
it's a thing it's a
Yeah.
living.
And there's something like I've also had to learn, right? I mean, we all start somewhere, but
Huh?
I've organized a lot of collaborations, and in the past,
Mm,
what would happen was, especially games like let's say Among Us, right? Where we're all
yeah
talking. I didn't. It took me a while until I decided to just add the rule like, okay, mute yourself if you want to talk to your chat. Because what would
yeah
happen is, people accuse you to be the imposter. You're
Yeah.
kind of ready with all your arguments, but you can't talk because someone's like, "Oh my God, Bob, you're back. How is your back? How did you hurt
Yeah,
your
yeah,
back? Did
yeah.
you and
Mhm.
is your mom like did your mom lose weight?" And you're like, "What the fuck?" And then stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. It's
yeah.
like,
I get that. Like, don't worry. It's like that happened. This is why I tend to avoid games like Among Us, especially if I don't know the people that well, because it's weird. It's kind of weird. Like,
mhm.
and you gotta lay out everything. You gotta
Yeah,
lay everything out and say like, yeah, don't do that. Thanks.
yeah. So
it
it's
do be like,
so it's awkward because like for like maybe like for like that 20 seconds there's
yeah,
like the seven people streaming and everyone's audience has no choice but to just listen to this one person talk about Bob's mom who lost weight,
yeah.
and it's like, no, this is not relevant.
No, this is yeah, exactly. And you gotta this is why you gotta be clear on what like if you're collabing with people, like, okay, so I mute whenever we talk and you mute whenever we talk,
Hmm.
like that sort of thing.
Yeah,
And I think more people should do that. That's the thing. It's like more people should. More
yeah.
people should.
But yeah, so it's just like it's a learning process. I think I'm not sure if this is just in my head, but I'm pretty sure at some point someone got raided, and I had to tell like I was like, Bob, stop. This person got raided. Let,
Yeah,
let, let
yeah.
that person talk to the chat, because Bob was just like
Yeah.
going off like about the game, like, oh, I don't know. They were just talking,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I was like, no, like, because everybody else understood. Like they hear someone say, "Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God, thank you for the raid." Everyone stops. We let this
Mm-hmm.
person welcome the audience, and sometimes at the end we could all be like, "Hello, welcome, Raider." So
Yeah, yeah. And the thing is, it's like it's more of like you should let them do their spiel and like deafen.
Mhm.
And that's the thing that like should happen. It's like, yeah, you should probably deafen like if you're getting rated or something so that you can do your entire spiel, your entire thing, so that it's like, to respect like the people who's watching their stream and your stream. It's a thing. Don't worry about it. It's just something that like a lot of other VTubers should probably know about.
Mhm. So
It's just because I've been in collabs like that. It's like it's weird. It's weird. And then afterwards we don't talk anymore. Uh,
oh no.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
so how
Mm-hmm.
so like let's say for the people who just started, um what would be like a a tip or a trick for them that you wish you would have known way when you started?
Okay. And this is technical, okay?
Yeah.
And mostly technical. Fix your audio first. Audio, very important, you see. While I can say a stream is like a multi-sensory experience, nobody wants to actually like, hear everything on your desktop. So what you want to do is to separate your audio channels. Have a separate one for your Discord with voice meter, have a separate one for your music, which you can control anytime so that you know when it's too loud and it's too soft. A separate one for your game, because of course, if you're gaming, you gotta. This sometimes it gets loud. And also have a limiter on your own Discord, like on like the audio mixer. Have a limiter on that. Trust me, it saved me. It saved me because like sometimes my VCs gets a bit too loud. Like
Hmm.
it gets a bit too loud, and
Oh
you
yeah.
gotta put a hard limit on that. It's like, okay, so this is the peak, and this is how much people will have to But for me, no. You get to hear my audio peaking. Haha.
Oh my
This is
God.
this.
You just reminded me something of once again the very first guy I talked about.
Yeah.
It's such a shame. Like this person was the one who really helped me because when it came to streaming, I knew. Well, I mean, I'd like to believe up to this day that I have what it takes when it
Yeah.
comes to charisma, but I did not
Yeah.
I did not expect the behind the scenes OBS,
Yeah.
V
Exactly.
Roy
You didn't
Studio,
expect that, right?
VC
Like
Face, oh, and we didn't
exactly.
have
A
like
lot of
Discord
people.
Reactive back then. Oh my God, Like
Oh, yeah, true.
it's
So
disgusting.
true.
And then you want like Twitch integrated wait, what's tits?
Redeems like, yeah, I think
Uh
it's integrated throwing system,
throwing
which
system,
is
yeah.
like, oh wow, haha, I
Like
throws thing instantly.
there's so much. I don't want to scare people, but there's so much to set up. Oh my God. It's disgusting.
Like personally, it's like whenever I find something that I'm interested in using, I use it. Like whenever I have the time to change it, because trust me, switching programs is not fun.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's like I've only picked these up afterwards, and this is why people designate me sometimes as the technicals person.
Yeah.
Even in
Tech
even
support.
in my own classwork, I am the technicals person because
Mhm.
whenever it comes to tech and stuff like that, I usually have a hand on those already. Especially video editing. I've done video editing, and that's something that I just kind of do. Like I make shit posts, I make serious edits. It's a lot of things. VTubing is a very multi, like, you gotta have, you
Ask.
gotta know a
Yeah.
lot of things. Ask around. Trust me, they'll be more than happy to give you the programs that they are using. Oh God.
Yeah, no, but
Like
it's
it's
crazy.
so so much. It's so much. So much to learn about. So much things
Yeah.
can go wrong.
So I remember like once again like this guy he didn't have
Yes.
this professional side to him despite being a streamer for so long. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, in some ways that's okay, right? It's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. It's fine.
You're allowed to suck. You're allowed. But
Hmm.
the thing is like it would like when we collabed, I felt like I was obligated to give this really low quality to my audience. So sometimes we would play like Apex. I remember we were three people, and
Mm-hmm.
we kind of hear him get up and walk away, and we're like, we can't start until he clicks start. And I was like, did he just leave? And the other
And the
guy's
thing
like,
is,
yeah. And then like, tell us, you gotta tell us, you know? Or
yeah,
the,
yeah, yeah.
or this other thing, like okay, like
Mm-hmm.
I,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just spilling some tea here. That's why.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. I understand that because like
So
I started muting myself like on Discord and on my own streams and going to my loading screen because like, oh, you guys can hear everything, and
yeah,
it's
yeah,
and it's not quite nice. Every time I have to like quickly mute, I have to have a dedicated button for it,
hmm
and it's like, God, sometimes it's just a pain in the ass.
but yeah, but there's one thing I hated so much was um this guy's
Mm-hmm.
brother would always talk to him, and
Yeah.
he would never be like, "Oh, I'm streaming." Like he would just be like, you would just hear this random other voice. What are you doing? And he's like, "Oh, I'm playing
Uh,
Apex with my friend." Yeah, and then this and on top of that, like the other guy was like this generic. His brother was like a generic internet person, so he always had like
yeah.
something to say, like, "Oh, but Apex sucks," and like now we're all
Oh,
obligated to listen to this. Could you? So
yeah,
I
and that's the thing.
so
It's
it's
like, oh
like so
God, this is why I'm so sorry. Every time like someone chimes in, like especially my brother, I have to tell him, can you like not do that, especially on my streams, because
yeah,
it's very annoying whenever like I'm talking to someone and someone literally chimes in and says fucking like something stupid like Fortnite
yeah,
or something. And it annoys me to no end, and I have to
yeah,
explain every single time. It's not because I don't like you. It's because I'm trying to do my thing here.
yeah. It's like, hey, I'm doing a show here. This is my boat. I worked hard for it. If it sinks
Yeah,
because of you, you don't
yeah.
take a bath
That's the
tonight.
thing.
You're gonna drown. You know.
Yeah, it's like it's something that I. This is why I'm very particular with the people that I have, especially in my voice chats.
hmm Like, oh
I
my
love
God.
my friends, but sometimes, oh my God, sometimes
hmm
I have to tell everyone, okay, guys, shut up about that now. Okay, like the moment is past. I get
Yes.
it. And I am no stranger of doing that. Like I think my friends already know that I'm kind of
No, but
like doing a thing here.
yeah, no, but I mean, it's okay. You're just you're taking
Yeah,
it serious. It's okay.
I'm being real with people.
hmm
I would like to say that I don't take streaming seriously, but like I dedicate my time to this. If
But
I dedicate my time to this, I will take it as seriously as I want to.
yeah, yeah,
It's-
exactly.
and it's hard to talk about, okay? It's like it's hard to talk about, especially if like I get that like my other friends stream, but like whenever it's like a streamer, right? And I know that they're a streamer, and I don't want to bother them with like streamer stuff because it's like it's something they're spending this quality time with like me and a bunch of other
Yeah.
people away from streaming. So I feel like I should give them a bit of a pass. And it's a lot of it is just like that.
Hmm.
So I don't get to voice out my opinions a lot, like especially like on streaming. So it's kind of just funny. It's like now do I talk about it because there is no place for this in my streams. I just play video games.
Yeah, no, no,
No, but
I get it.
it's
Well,
okay.
that's okay. And you know, if ever
Yeah.
if ever you need to rant, because sometimes it's how can I say this? It's such a like specific subject. When I
Yeah.
rant about this to my friend that doesn't stream, uh, I
They
know,
don't get it.
yeah, I know
They don't
he's
get
just being
it
nice. He's
sometimes.
like, yeah, okay, okay, yeah, okay, oh yeah, okay, and I'm
Yeah.
like, but now it's so
I'm
different
like,
when you're like
but
you.
how are you gonna understand? It's like, of course, I can't ask people to understand. That's a bit of a tall order for some.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
But no, so I really like I don't know, like of course I've always respected you as a streamer, as a VTuber,
Hmm.
but I never knew that you know you liked having an objective view on this, you know? If you see someone,
Oh,
you know, like if you see someone say just say hi in a raid, you would like go tell them, hey, you gotta say more, introduce yourself. They don't know who
no.
you are, you know, stuff like that.
Like I mean I'm not like that. It's like I usually am like, "Oh my god. Wow, a raid. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Watch him introduce himself." It's like I think it's like there are some things that are automatic because I usually like my friends are like pretty experienced already in like VTubing. Most of the time we like started at the same year, so we already know the problems. We
Hmm.
already know what we're supposed to do, how we're supposed to act. But sometimes you gotta tell them like, hey, don't can you like not say that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
No, but
Cheese and cheese
yeah,
and thanks. It's
yeah.
kind of just like that.
It's
And it
like
happens, and I'm still friends with them because I'm like I understand you might not know this, so
yeah.
I will remind you as many times as you need.
Yeah, it's like I met this new I think they just started another VTuber.
Hmm.
And if I have the chance, I want to like talk to them because let's say it took me it took me a long time to find their Twitch. So that's like something
Mm.
basic. Like I'm like, you gotta, where is it? It took me so long. Basically, they never linked it. They just said, "Oh, by the way,
Oh.
my name is this," and I'm like, "Oh my God!" Like it was like in the you know in the like the paragraph of let's say I'm going live. I'm gonna play this. So
Hmm.
you know little stuff like that. You know because this objectively, it's just better to have an actual link on your
Mm-hmm.
account. You know, people click on your
Yeah,
name
yeah,
and they or like you know usually what people a lot of people have like something called a card with all the
yeah, yeah,
links.
yeah.
So you know it's stuff like that. It's like it's like oh my I'll
Mm.
expose myself here. It took when I finally hit affiliate, it took me so long until I finally got emotes, and I'm embarrassed about
Yeah.
that.
Oh, it's okay. It's
No,
like
because I
I
didn't.
personally am like, huh, emotes, what kind of emotes should I have? And I have like some really basic emotes.
Mhm.
And that usually was serviceable. But every time now I think like I asked my sister, like, hey, can you make me some emotes, some funny ones? And then I sent them like reference pictures and then I'm like, yeah, yeah, and they're like, yes, agreed. Yes,
Yeah,
agreed, yes.
but
And
like I always because I've seen some people prepare the emotes as they're pushing for affiliate, and that's what I should have
no,
done.
I yeah,
But
you should have done that, but at the same time, it's like sometimes you like in emotes, you like to have the in jokes,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the in jokes
But
of your community.
but also like when I started, people like were subscribing and they got nothing in return, and I didn't. I was so
Yeah.
unprofessional. I'm like,
And you felt bad for it. Like you guys didn't have to subscribe.
yeah, I'm like, all you get is ad-free content, and the ads
Yeah, add to the
actually, now the ads gave you a break from my voice, but now you won't have that anymore. So thanks for,
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing.
yeah, but
Like, trust me, we'd never prepared emotes. That's not part of the deal. I'm just saying it's like emotes come later. That's usually when you're future proofing your stuff. You're kind of just like, okay, I just need to be more experienced in like the whole streaming thing. Branding,
yeah,
knowing what your aesthetic is,
hmm
and being able to summarize your entire self in like a few words whenever someone raids you.
yeah. Oh my God,
And
and then
I'm
you.
bad at that.
But no, I mean, keep it up. I really do hope that you'll get the 2K before 2023.
Before the end of the year.
So
And I've
yeah, you might see me on Twitter pushing
mm,
it here and there. Okay, just saying.
oh,
I
oh man, you don't have to,
oh
but like I do
no,
appreciate it.
I
I
I
really
have
do.
to. I have to. But and then I we did like collaborate here and there just a few times, but we're both
Yeah.
so busy. But I'm happy we're still talking
Yeah,
despite
yeah,
all this.
definitely.
It's
Like
I feel like it's been
I
a
don't
long
really get
time.
to talk to you actually. I
Yeah,
don't think I get to talk to you.
and no, that's okay because I just every time I've invited you to like a collaboration, something
Something
came up
comes
and
up and it's so weird because like trust me, during that time I was legit like, oh shit, like I had to ask them like, okay, so we have like that whole bachelorette party, right? So I told them like, oh shit, so wait, I can't do it. Oh shit, because like
no,
we planned it like a month in advance, but then the week before it's like, oh
yeah, no, don't worry about it because
okay.
streaming comes second. Don't worry about it. And in fact, even if your excuse would be like, I just don't feel like it,
Yeah,
it's still fair. But
yeah,
but it doesn't matter. Like I'm still happy. Like I'm still happy that you came on the show. I'm still happy
yeah.
we still talk because
Yeah,
sometimes yeah
I'm happy to just like be able to talk to people because personally I think the biggest benefit that VTubing has given me is to be able to talk to a lot of people who are like different in their own way. I love talking to to different kinds of people
hmm
because I guess it's maybe my thing, but like I like learning about people. I like being able to see like the little quirks that everyone usually puts forward, especially and not just content wise, but like person wise. Yeah.
yeah. So keep it up. I can't wait to see what you have like in store for everybody. In the future and you know
Yeah.
s- so so everybody for real check out Karimaki, check out their
Mm.
Twitter, especially their Twitter. If you're a little sucker like me, if you like to see like the 3D characters dance, it's so cool, it's so
Yes.
fun.
I do that quite a lot.
It's
I make the 3D model move in very weird ways.
Yeah, oh my God, it's really really fun. They have like great
Mm.
content. So, I'm looking forward to collaborating more with you. I'll invite you here and there. And also
Yeah,
you're like
awesome.
GMT plus 8. I feel like it's so easy
Yeah,
for me.
yeah. I think the thing is, it's like it's kind of easy, but also kind of difficult because like the time zones.
Yeah.
The one thing that's stopping me from collabing with friends, especially because like most of my friends are in the US, is the
Ah.
time zone,
hmm Well,
and they
but the
have
thing is,
work.
but personally, sure it's the opposite, right? But I work night shift, so it's like if
Oh, that's so cool! Oh my
yeah,
god, no wonder.
so that's the thing. It's like that's why I'm able to talk to you during the day because I'm at work. I'm at work, yeah. That's the thing.
Oh, oh my god, that's amazing. That is like magical, honestly.
Listen, it's a total coincidence, but like 5 members on 6 of Tsuki Live are GMT plus 8. I'm the only one who's
Oh,
like on the other side. It's crazy.
oh
It's
my God. It's like, oh,
that's why
that's
yeah,
crazy.
that's why I've been streaming a lot at like 8 or 9 in the morning for me. It's just
Oh,
perfect. My audience, as I got more and more friends that are GMT plus 8, I met their audience, and now my whole audience in general is all
dude, all from Southeast Asia.
yeah.
Let's go.
I'm far away from the eyes, far away from the heart. Oh no. But
True.
my God, but thanks so much, and I really hope keep it up. If you need to rant about
Thank you.
VTuber stuff or just like that guy in the
Life in
drugstore,
general.
yeah, like oh my God, girls' clothes have
Oh
no
my
pockets. What
God.
the hell, stuff.
Damn.
So anything, but yes, and I do I'm pretty
Hmm.
sure the people here they really had fun having you. And
Ah,
yeah,
yes.
we'll push you to 2K. And then we'll set our eyes on 3K. So
Yeah, boy.
keep it up. That's really impressive. And also I'm looking forward
Hmm.
to all the other things that, as you're gonna keep growing. I'm happy that
Hmm.
you never gave up because you talked about almost giving up.
Yeah, it's a thing, like a lot of things.
Yeah.
I'm just more than happy to be able to like enjoy what I'm doing, and I personally enjoyed our like our talk here. I think like I've given more insight than I've already had to the kind of like as a content creator as well, to be able to share like what I think about about like certain things.
Yes. But
Oh
thanks so
goodness.
much.
Hmm.
And of course, like to the audience, I will do my best to bring back Karamaki on more
Yes,
collaborations.
no problem. All you
Yes.
have to do is hit me up. If it's anything that's Overwatch, I'll probably do it.
Oh, oh
Probably do it, but begrudgingly do it.
no, I feel like maybe I should throw you a bone and I should like try to get my squeeze my way
Yes.
into Team Fortress 2
Oh, yes, you have so
because
much to learn,
I've pl
trust me.
I've kind
Oh
of played a
boy.
lot in the past, but I feel like all that doesn't matter anymore. It feels like I look at you play and I'm like, sometimes it looks like a different game, you know?
Well, I think the benefit of like me coming in like as of the current is like I am a medic main, so I move quite a lot. So all of my gameplay is very hectic,
Yeah.
very very weird looking. So even I would say that looking at my VODs in TF2, I'm like, why do I move so much? Oh wait, I'm a medic. Okay, never.
Like
you know.
the one thing I remember, the two styles that I liked the most to play was uh it was Scout, but with a very specific handgun that as you make damage, you run faster and faster. That was
Oh, that one
amazing.
that is not meta anymore, but like you can actually still do that. But the thing is it's like one damage and all of that boost is gone. So
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
play better.
And the
Yeah,
other
just
thing
get
was,
better.
the spy. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
when you stop moving, when you're invisible and you stop moving with a very specific watch, the time comes back. You know what I mean? So you could
Yeah,
technically,
that one is you can still do
oh, so
technically.
so so those were the two styles I like to play. And I remember a very specific time where I was a spy. I was on the enemy's side. No one knew I was there. I walked in front of a sniper and I still got like headshot accidentally.
Mm-hmm.
And they
Like
did not they did not understand what just happened.
yeah. A lot of TF2 is like, do not question.
Mhm.
Do not question. What do you mean questions? Questions are not allowed here.
But yeah, like no,
You will not have answers.
the scout with that very specific gun was so fun. You zoomed so fast, and then you just had like your baseball bat, and oh, I loved it so much.
Yeah. That used to be a thing, but I'm like, but they massacred my boy. They massacred him, man.
Ugh.
Damn.
A Team Fortress 2 like movie someday, maybe. I don't know. They should. They should.
Maybe. But the thing is, it's like, Valve doesn't care about TF2. Only we people, we weird
Yeah.
people, take care about it. That's why.
Yeah, but eh,
I
it's.
can wish.
I wonder if there's gonna be a TF3. You know?
Never. I
No.
think the F2 as it is pretty good. All it needs is like a little bit of a shoe shine, a little bit of buff it a little.
Yeah. Well, attention from the actual developers, right?
No.
No. Oh
What do you
no.
mean attention?
Well.
Attention? We don't get that. We need TF2.
Oh, oh my God. But yes, thank you so much, Karamaki.
Hmm.
It was
Yeah.
absolutely it was, I know.
I've had a lot of fun as well
Yeah.
on this.
Yeah, I mean like the last time I've talked to you was I I think it was like crab game, and even then it's not like we actually talked, you know what I mean? I
Yeah, it
think
was like because like oh yeah, collab.
yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
wow,
collab a bit,
hoorah.
and it was like what with a total of like nine other people.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
like I'm really happy that you just decided to, come on here on Rising Star. But I was also
Hmm.
afraid that like we would like not get into like these other conversations, and we would like kind of
Oh
stick to the
no.
questions and be like, because I have a list of
Oh,
questions.
trust me, man.
Yeah.
Like if it's talking, I'm very good at just talking.
Yeah, I know, but like I could have been someone you like kind of didn't vibe with, which I don't think
Oh
is the
yeah,
case, but you know what I
true,
mean.
true. That's always a thing. Like it's very but honestly, like I feel like I can vibe with anyone just as long as they can like, like keep the conversation going, that sort of thing.
Oh yeah, because if they just answer yep, yep, yep.
Yeah, yeah, that's also weird, but like it's yeah, you gotta have a conversation, you
Oh
know?
my God. Now you're like I'm trying to end stream and you always start like this
Ah,
amazing
it's okay. I understand.
but like
This is why I talk a lot.
yeah. But no, like, because you just reminded me of someone on Twitter said was complaining like, oh my God, I can't make friends, or everybody just like either stops talking to me, or yeah, they kind of go quiet. So of course,
Like, oh,
those kinds of tweets they get traction, right? Everybody like, I want to
yeah.
be your friend. So I decided to be a sheep, and I was like, yeah, I'm down to have more VTuber friends. We started
Mm-hmm.
talking in DMs, and really quickly, this person was always like answering, yep, okay, yeah, that's cool. And I was like,
Yeah.
well, okay, get out of here. That's why people
Like,
stop talking to you.
why? Yeah,
Oh my
like
God.
you gotta whenever it comes to finding conversation, you gotta know how to keep it going.
You gotta feed it. It's not a one-way street, bro.
Yeah,
Oh.
damn.
Oh my God. But yes, I
uh
do I do hope you had fun on the show.
yes,
And
definitely.
and now that I know we're able to talk for like hours, I'll invite you on Coffee and Chill. That's another show. That's it's less of an interview. It's more like we
It's
just
more like shooting the shit. Yeah, yeah, I
yeah.
get that.
But yes,
On yeah,
but
sure. I would love to.
thank you so much.
Mm.
This lasted much longer than I expected. I'm really happy about that. And
Yeah, yeah.
yes, and everybody, one last time, just I'm not asking much. Take your mouse, drag it all the way to the little heart. You gotta left click, and you won't even be dragged to the other. You'll still stay here with us in this stream. It's an
Mm.
amazing tool made by Twitch. So thank you so much to all those who do, all those who don't.
Mm.
It's okay. We still love you. It's okay. But but I do hope you guys enjoyed. I hope some people out there with like young VTuber hearts have said like, oh, I now I have all the tricks of Karimaki. I know what to do. And
Hopefully, I wish we can all figure it all out one
yeah, yeah.
day.
One day, one day. But thank you so much, everybody. Thank you,
Mm.
Karimaki, for coming on Rising Star.
Oh, thank you
It
for
was
having me here.
yes,
It's been a very fun
yes.
time, actually.
Thank you so much, everybody. Bye bye. Have a good day. Bye.